And there we go. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good day. Good night. We are going to begin the ATP Alpha Beta Scrims for you guys. If you guys are going to enjoy, please give me a follow and make sure to follow ATP on Discord. Again, we're going to get things started at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's roughly, for me, 10 minutes. And you guys are probably thinking, that's not 10 minutes, that's more like 5 minutes. Well, that's because I'm on a stream delay, so whatever you guys write in chat, I will try to type it back over, and I'll also say it as well but I'll be a little bit behind on the times when I say things. So I'll try to, talk to you guys in chat as much as possible, because that's what I want to do. So if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to say, write it in chat, and I hope you guys will be here to enjoy the show. Queen B, thank you for joining the stream. I will have my notifications up just like that. What I will probably do is put myself in, well, if I do nighttime mode, then I might not be able to see all the notices same time. So I don't know. I think what I'll do, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I keep the notifications on, or should I put myself in nighttime mode? I'm gonna put myself in nighttime mode just in case. That way if anyone calls, that won't cause any issues. So let's do that. And nighttime, all right. Only emergencies now will go through. As you can see, everybody's coming into the room. We got 33 people. And let me show you guys who are competing. Well, I'll just tell you. Here we go. You guys ready? Remember these names. Remember the teams that are competing. So that way you guys know who you guys will announce. I want you guys to tell me who you think is going to win. That's all right? So here they are, the team names. We got ATP Moon, your hosts for this evening on Team Slot 2. We got Nameless. We got Omit, Paradox, Fake Was Taken, IQ Gaming, B2W, Kabil Balam Forces, or otherwise known as KBF. We got XS Competitive, or XGN, otherwise known as that. Snake YY, a really good team, so watch out for them. They are the Snakes for sure. Team 60ML did really well last time, so that's another team I think you guys should watch out for. We got Gorilla Gaming. Haven't seen them in a long time, and I'm kind of excited to see how well they do this time around. Sacrifice Gaming, another solid team there. Veterans VS, I don't think I've ever seen you compete, so I'm excited just to see new teams, and we might see a few of those today. Noobs Forever, solid team. Colt UBGBG, I remember you guys, and I have still no idea how to pronounce that, and I hope you will help me out. We got Korean F-Boy Club, otherwise known as KFC, I like that. I've never seen them compete before. We got Execute A, seen them do it, and do it very well. Young Warriors, YW, man, that's a team that has brought me back in the day, gave me a lot of memories. That was a team that did really well and killed it back in the day. I'm wondering if they're going to do the same thing right now, and I'm sure, maybe I just haven't been paying attention to the competitive scene. I might not have, but what I remember of them has been wins after wins after wins. Thug Life, THUG. We got Level Esports, Young Titan Zen, Latin Kings, Snake NB, so 2 Snake teams for tonight, and Happy Feet, another team I do not recognize, but we got HF as their team tag. So that's going to be 24 teams, guys. 24 teams. That's going to be a big group of people. We'll see how many of them actually get into the room and compete. What these are, so the top 4 teams will make it to the ATP Alpha Scrims, where some really good invited teams will be a part of that as well. So watch out for that. That'll be coming on Sundays. So I'm not sure if they're actually hosting it on the Sunday next time around. They have been, but I think because of the crew challenge and the other events that are taking place over the weekend, that might change. So we'll see though. We'll see for sure, and we'll obviously, ATP will definitely keep you in the heads up. Now, if you want to learn more about these scrimmages, just like that, maybe those time changes possibly too, head over to their Discord on ATP, and that will help out a lot. Now, I'm going to grab it for you guys, so you guys know where to go, and I'll post it in the chat to make it easy for you. So just give me a sec while I do that. And if you guys are writing in the chat, I'll definitely get back to you in just a sec. Give me a moment, and I'll help you. I'll help you if you have any questions, or I'll just answer your questions in general. If you have any statements, like which team you think is going to win it all, I'd love to hear it. And I'm going to be announcing who I think is going to win all in just a moment. But right now, I just want to make sure I get the Discord link out. What's up, Killer? Say hi, Killer. And good luck, says Pippa TW. And I'm going to say thanks to BBTW. I don't know how to pronounce that. So here you go, Killer. You were on just a moment ago. We were just having some fun last time in some games just this afternoon. Did really well, Killer. Way to do it. You literally killed it. How's everyone doing? How is everyone? You're in slot 3, huh? Let's see about that. Let me kind of get into there. Oh, I'm so used to using an emulator that I like 100% trying to use a computer to find everything. Now I've changed. I got my phone running now on this, and I am super excited. I really like the phone look. So we'll see how it goes all together, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it too, the different look of this all. So Team 3 is Pro. There he is, Pro Killer. NL Smiley, NL Elite, and Whiplash. That's gonna be part of the Nameless Elite team, I believe. And let me make sure I got that right too. Yeah, Nameless. I guess it's a combination of NL and PRO as they are mixed now. Is that the thing? Is that a thing now? Nameless being put together with Prophecy possibly? Because I remember that being their tag, PRO. It's a good mix. Both teams were pretty excellent. So if they're all part of Nameless now, I like it. I'm a little shaky. I'm cold. That's what it really is. I'm like a little chilly down here. I'm in my basement, and I always do it down here. But what I need is like a heating system down here, because like the rest of my house is completely warm to the point where it'd be too hot, and obviously we don't want that because we have other people living here. So I'm a little cold down here in the basement, as I'm a little underground as well. I don't know, basements technically or generally are underground, so obviously. Never mind. Okay, anyway, just going a little off kilter here. Just giving you guys the inside look of this place. Giving you guys an idea. Let me take that out. Show chat here. Ox saying good luck in ATP beta scrims today. Yes, thank you, Ox. Thanks, Ox. Guys, make sure to follow any Naked member if you guys see it, because they're putting a lot of effort into building their own names as well. Not just me with my stream here, but they have their own streams. They're trying to make something bigger for the community. And so if you guys like that drive that some of these streamers have, especially on Naked Esports, definitely give them a follow. So if you see that name Naked, hopefully you guys will. I would appreciate myself. So what I did, I posted it here, right? Yeah, so you can see everything. Everyone can see all the Discord link. I think on YouTube might be a possible no, so I'm gonna go to YouTube now. So we get all positions covered. Young Titan Zen. Oh, we don't want to hear double me though. Singju, please ban hackers. Yeah, of course. We don't want hackers. Big fans there. It says Aditya Badoria. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I'm pretty bad at names, so I apologize. And I would definitely appreciate if you tell me how to pronounce it correctly. I'd be very much appreciative. Sign into chat. Oh, I'm not signed in on this side. I have to sign in on the other one. All right, so I gotta get my Internet Explorer in play to. All right, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. About to begin, and I will get back to you guys on YouTube. Sorry if I didn't get everyone, but passwords are posted, registered for ATP. So if you want to register your team, you certainly can. But you just need to do that. That's all you gotta do. You gotta go in to register your team. And I do want to make sure I'm gonna be completely set up beforehand too. So I have to, get the music off, if I can figure that part out. Let's go do that. And then I also want to do, is that the Elgato? We don't want double sound there, so that should do it. You guys should be able to hear everything. And I forgot, you know what I did? I didn't turn off all chat. So if you guys are watching, make sure to turn off your all chat if you are playing. All chat off, guys. Repeat, all chat off. I would very much appreciate it. That would help me a ton, and it would help everybody else who wants to hear this very clearly, what's going on in game. All right, how you guys doing? Again, this is the ATP Beta Scrims, and we're about to start off with the first match of the night. It is going to be Erangel out of 4, by the way. 4 matches tonight, so stay tuned for them all. We got Erangel as the first matchup. There's some of the teams you can see on the left. We got 69 people alive. Perfect number, if I do say so myself. And we got military base right under the plane line. So we might see some immediate jumpers. We got Novo on the right as well. It looks like no immediate jumpers. Military is going to be open for the taking if anyone wants it. They kind of want to go back to it. Pachinki is open for the taking as well, right under the plane line. Rozhawk, Severny, looks like maybe Fairy Pure is where possibly some teams are going. Interesting choice, as that is usually doesn't have a ton of loot, but it can be enough for one team. Now that multiple teams are dropping there, that could be a good place to start, but we'll see as we continue on. We got Georgia Pole, the crates certainly in play, and I know a lot of teams like going over there for the big or the really good loot, so be wary of that. We have Yasnaya, a little far, but I think you can make your way over if you kind of float just a tad bit. So expect maybe 1 or 2 teams head over there. And Severny, one of my favorite places to go, and I wouldn't doubt that maybe more than one team drops there. So right now we're looking at it from the eyes of ATP. These 4 have been playing well together for a while now. And there you go. You see that other part of the team. They are separated into teams of 2. Let's zoom in on this. So they are separated. We're going to head instead over to Pachinki, because Pachinki looks like it's got some good teams next to each other. We got the Young Warriors. Again, a team I haven't seen much lately, so I'm kind of excited to see how well they do here. And we got Execute, I believe Execute A right over here in Team 18. So really good 2 teams to start it off. I would like nothing better. We already have a player on top here. Very surprising. A nice sombrero, by the way. And there's another player on the opposite end doing the same exact thing. So, wow, to start it off that way is kind of interesting to see some of these teams do it now. He has a shotgun in one hand, I believe, or is that a mini? That's a shotgun. So he has 2 shotguns. That's going to be tough to do those things because, you know, it's going to be very difficult for players to get toward you on the roof. And so you're going to have some sort of mid-range shot. And the shotguns are not great for that. We got King G here from the Young Warriors side. He's got a scar, so he's sort of looted up. He's got at least a level 1 helmet and a level 1 backpack. His vest, on the other hand, is level 2. So he's somewhat good. He has a good starting loot. Good starter loot, I guess is the best word for that. Back over to Vibes. He's still on the roof. He's trying to find something. Looks like Zuko finally finding the enemy there. He's got a AK with a red dot. I know a lot of people don't like the red dot on the AK. It could be useful though. I mean, it really could be if you needed a scope. Trying to throw something over there. Gets it on the roof, a little too far. Tun is staying low on the opposite side. I think he's waiting for them to make a push here. Maybe he can get a view on them. The circle's not going to be a big issue yet, and King gets knocked. Looks like he threw a grenade and got a knock on Zuko as well, so they kind of trade right there. Spray is going to be right next to his teammate. Meanwhile, King has nobody around him, at least close enough to go for the quick revival. You can see the rest of the team maybe making their push. It does look like one player is dropping down, so they can get that revival, and they should be back in normal 4v4s in a moment. Fred over here has an interesting first name. Something Fred, and I'm not going to repeat. We have him getting closer to the action as well. I think with a UMP, if I wasn't mistaken by that. It looks like New Lol. I like how you pronounce that. I don't know if that is. Ooh, right. Super close to that one as I think that was Fred, right? Yeah, Fred was on the roof trying to get those shots. It was a Uzi, it sounded like. So that's a really good short-range weapon to use, especially with these houses set up. Let's keep an eye on some of these other things. Maybe we have some overlap, and we do. I know this one probably is getting into more engagement soon, but we have a snake in our midst, and I'm not just saying because he's prone in the grass, but he's literally a snake member, and it does seem like Nameless is right in front of him. Killer's over there, Smiley's over there. I think they are weary of enemies, as Killer seemed to be looking around that wall pretty seriously. Smile here too. It looks like he's behind this wall as well. So maybe they do. Well, what is this? A smoke? What? What? All right, the smoke comes in, it comes out. What is this going on here? What is this? Is there a smoke or not? What the hell was that? It's over. This. And it's disappeared. Okay, that was super strange to me. I don't know if there was a little smoke there, but Snake Jingle is here. I don't think it... Oh, his teammates have come around, so Snakes have made it. And it's going to be Nameless versus the Snakes. Snakes have 2 teams out here. Looks like Jingle's finally going to come out of the hiding. Grenade being thrown. That's not going to make contact on anybody, as the rest of the team has moved from that position, and it is Smokes instead. So maybe just to kind of clear them out of here. They have already. Killer's pushing backwards to see what kind of gun he has, and he has a shotgun, and it's not going to be much use at this moment as he is taken down. Smiley on the second floor team could not make the movements on the straight at the wall and gets taken out at the stairs instead. Killer's going to try to get out of here, but I don't think this is going to work out, but not looking too hot for you, and you are out as well. Teammates are too far away to help, and I don't think they're going to make this push anytime soon. Back over to Pachinki, because that is where we had the initial teams facing up against each other. It looks like that is it. So that door is open, and it was open the entire time. And, yep, there you go. It looks like the Young Warriors beat them out, and will take the win. They have lost nobody in the process, which is perfect, as that's exactly what you want in the beginning, getting a squad wipe without losing a single player. Let's take a look over now at Georgia Pool. I told you Georgia Pool was going to have maybe 1 or 2 teams, and that is exactly the case. We got the Rangers 07 here in our midst with Beast, Jat, Papa, and Snap. Is that Snap? Is that a way to spell Snap? I guess so. And we also have Thugs over here. A little bit of Thug Life, Rush, Rio, Devil, and Grave. Everyone still has all of their players here on these 2 sides of Georgia Pool. But they're a bit far away from each other. I don't know if they're actually going to find anybody around each other. And yeah, I don't think so. R7 also has players on the south, way down there near the middle of the map. So I doubt Rangers want to go into a battle, because then it'll be a 2v4. And the rest of their players just wouldn't get close. Look at the separation between everybody right now. Just everybody has their own spot to take. We got 56 players left. Let's take a look over here. This is the Nameless team once again with Elite, Whiplash, Killer, and Smiley. I thought we had... What's this team? Oh, that's Snakes then. The Snakes won that one. Let's go Fakes here. Let's take a look at what we have from Chaotic. Chaotic with Kai, Critch, and Cyro. Critch, did you switch your teams? Are you now a part of Fake Was Taken? Because I thought you were part of Insane Nation. This could be a huge change. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Let me keep an eye on chat to you guys. Apologies if I haven't been paying attention. Says Vino, what's up, man? What are the good teams in this scrim? Haven't been in the community for a while. For my opinion, Snakes are probably the ones on top of the Las Vegas board right now on odds, because they generally just kill it all the time. There's 2 Snake teams. Both of them are really good. I'm not sure which Snake team is better, to be honest, but they're both pretty solid. Who else? Let's just take a look. Young Warriors, again, I haven't seen them compete in a long time, but I'm excited. Here we have XGN with Carnage, Lagotu, Slaya or Oslaya, and Killer BXS. They're a solid team as well. I don't know who else. Rangers. Rangers did very well before in the previous scrimmages. So I would say it's between my bet. Oh yeah, I haven't said who I think is going to win. Although Snakes has the odds on... Las Vegas has odds on Snakes, I'm going to go with Rangers. Rangers 07. I believe they are going to take it all. They haven't gotten a kill, so it's not cheating yet. Because usually I say in the beginning which teams I think is going to win. But yeah, I think I was going to pick Rangers from the very beginning anyway. I have a lot of faith in them. And I believe... Oh, good ramp. I'm a big fan of ramping as well. Even in scrims, if you ramp, I'm going to try to find you. If you like ramping on hills, you got my vote. So yeah, that's who I'm going for. I'm on a few minutes delay. I apologize if I'm not getting back to you as soon as possible. So if you are listening to this and you were on before, like 5 minutes ago, oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, you can see all these teams are pretty separated very well. Right now we have Snap, or Snap. I'm gonna go with Snap, although he's probably just named Snap, but just spelled differently. He's heading toward his teammates as they're all driving toward the new circle. And that shouldn't be a problem, even though the blue zone is closing in behind him. We're going to switch it over to the fake was taken team on Yasnaya. It does seem like an enemy might be closing in their position. You can see here for Nameless. Nameless is another really good team, so keep an eye out for that. I was just playing with Killer, who has the PRO tag right there. He was really doing really good work. Just playing in classic modes, you know, we were just having fun with it. But we got a few chicken dinners from the process, so keep an eye on this team for sure as they're about to keep going. Snowy, thank you for joining in. I think I said that earlier before, but just want to repeat that. And it looks like Killer's taken out actually already. So they have a two-man squad at this point as they lost Smiley. They have Elite and Whiplash left. So wow, I'm giving them some really good thoughts. It doesn't seem like it's going to be positive as they have to face against some of these squads with just two people. Yasnaya, it does seem like HF has made their way in. And this is a new team for me. This is Happy Feet. So keep an eye on Happy Feet. Maybe some penguin movements. I don't know what would be a penguin movement. Is there, like, anyone have an idea of what a Happy Feet player would do? Just based purely if you only knew the name, because I don't know them otherwise. Would they go into a V formation like a bird, or are they like sliding all the time, even though this isn't COD Mobile or TDMs in PUBG, where you can slide? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would be a Happy Feet move. Maybe they just move really like fast with their feet, strafing a lot. That's what I'd go with. Happy Feet, you know what I mean? Not stationary. They like to move around. Maybe they're aggressive. I don't know. That's a lot of analysis based on nothing. I'm just gonna let you know right now. But fakes here. It looks like Kai has an eye on them. You can see he's using that TPP view. Yes, this is TPP, third-person perspective. If you guys are new to PUBG, there's two modes for the most part. There's TPP and FPP, first-person perspective, and third-person perspective. This is third-person because you can see the player's character and look around the walls. So as you can see, he's literally looking straight at the wall. But because it's TPP, you can look around it and take a look through the window. So that's the difference there. FPP, he would just, if he did this motion right now, he would just be looking at the wall. So he is able to look without peeking and find fake. And it looks like they are going to get into an engagement. Both teams now know that each other are around. Smack with those initial shots. Let's take a look at Kai, who he's the one that was getting shot at. But he was hiding behind this wall, so it's going to be very difficult. He's doing the same thing, trying to use that TPP view to look at the windows of the buildings where their enemies are at. It does seem like KFC is coming around as well. They're just kind of driving by saying, hey, don't worry about us. We're just taking in the sights. Please continue their battle without us. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Yeah, all right, we're good. Big noob, Mads on the stream, getting some shots, trying to get on Chaotic. ATP Mads here, I'm here to troll. Just kidding, let's go ATP. Fake, big noob. Ooh, someone's saying that the fakes are big noobs. I think they've done very well in the last scrimmages as well, so they are very consistently playing in these scrimmages, and that is some movement there. That's a movement and a half. And let's see what the fakes can do. I love the name, by the way. I feel like it literally happened where fake, maybe they want to become like fake esports or fake gaming, and it was taken already, so they're like, oh, what should we be then? And they're like, why not just fake was taken? Because it was already taken. That's what I feel like happened. I got to interview them. That would be cool. What do you guys think about me interviewing other teams? Maybe before the matches, maybe in between the matches? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I haven't done that before. Logistically, it's possible. It's harder, obviously, other than not doing it, because you never know if the team is ready to go. Maybe they want to, kind of mentally prepare before games. Don't want to step on anyone's toes. But that might be something we might try. What do you guys think? Thank you for the follow. Let me see who did that. That was from Gamer Pritch. Thank you for the follow. And it looks like a knock just occurred. As you can see here from Tech Long from the Happy Feet teams. And it looks like Smack is kind of looking, maybe hoping to prevent them from coming in. But it doesn't seem like they're making their rush. Ooh, Kai is doing an excellent job getting closer. Maybe throws a grenade here. That would be a good idea to throw in these windows if you can. Maybe kind of scare them, or maybe to possibly get a lucky hit. It's kind of tough though. Critch does get knocked on the far side. And it looks like Chaotic is going to go for the revival. He threw a smoke just in case. And so we're still here, but let's take a look around the map. We don't want to miss too much, as we've been really focused at Yasnaya for the pretty long period of time. Right now, not a lot going on. It looks like everyone's trying to get their position right. Team 23 is getting together, so that is fine over there. It does look like they might be shooting long range at each other, so he may stay here for the most part. Looks like Joker got a knock on XGN. I don't know where that is. I'm trying to find everything. So that's over here. But grenades are being thrown between these two teams now. Very patiently waiting on both sides here as they're making their moves. Yeah, right now this is a bit of a standoff. So we are going to switch it up right now because there's two teams right next to each other at this one particular moment. Shots fired by XGN. Staying low on esports. Can they handle this one? Rotating around. XGN standing for XS Competitive gets a knock on Marksman. They might be making a whole here as Mania goes down. This is going to be a big problem as there's a 2v4. They do get a knock on Carnage. 3v2 situation. One comes way out there, but Sunyu could not do it, and one more left. As Ultron is trying to hang on for dear life with the rest of the team. Look at all the knocked people in front of you. You got Lagotu is also hurt badly, still up and gets up to 75%. Ultron gets his stuff back up to 75% as well. The problem here is that level cannot get revived. You have the rest, XGN, going for the revival, it seems, and having one player to hold them back too. Jump shot gets the hit and the knock. But look at the health now on Ultron. He's going to probably heal himself first. Maybe go for the revival on Sunyu. But Slaya and Carnage are up. Looks like he might be going for the revival on Killer first. No, he's going to go straight for it. He's not wanting to wait. He's going in and gets a knock as well. Are you kidding me? Keep it going as he gets one more. He only needs one more. He might be going for the revival inside. And he's going to do the same thing. So he is just pretty much... Oh, no. He's right there. He's going to try to shoot him back. He does. One more left. And both of them are badly hurt, but it does seem to be an advantage to level. He's trying to pre-fire that wall, and he doesn't find it as he went inside. He's going to go for the thirst. He's tired of them getting revived up as he continues to knock one at a time. Marksman now low on health. He's got to get revived immediately. Lagotu might not let him do this. Are you kidding me? Let's go! Ultron gets the win. He lost his teammate Marksman, but that's okay. He is a beast right now as Level Esports Ultron. Are you kidding me? Love to see it. Be careful of this team. You got badass players here with Ultron doing the work. Sunyu just getting picked up. He needs some health, and I'm sure he'll find it. Wow. Good start, good beginning. Love to see it. KFC over here. Looks like they might be... I don't think they're shooting at anybody past maybe Team 5 on the way through. As they're over here. There they are. It is Fake. Fake was taken. They're just going to keep going. And probably take this compound where nobody's at right now. So that's a good place to hold if they're going to decide to do that. Let's see if we can find players around. Man, good squad wipe. Big shout out to Level Esports. Please throw them in the chat. It looks like Fake is right near enemy territory with ADP right next to them. And it looks like they have all their players here. So this is Thugs. They have all their players with them in this vehicle. A lot of teams don't do that nowadays, and it could just be out of necessity, or they might really like to have all their players in one basket. Obviously, the positives. Oh boy. Cars don't last very well anymore when they fall in this height. I guess it was okay, but look at the health loss just from that. It is a thing now. It is a thing. You don't become safe really when you drop that car down anymore. It's possible you might explode the vehicle that way. The Young Warriors taking some shots across the way. Let's take a look at Team 4 over here. Gets the knock on ton. You have team on the right with ATP, but they're a little bit far down the line. Really just between these two. Team 4 is Omit Paradox. At least that's what it should be. I'm not sure if that's actually the case. And then you have Young Warriors in front of them. We have this battle here, but honestly, I gotta switch it up. Thugs are right under a whole team that's on the top of them. Here's Snakes. Snakes, as I said, gotta be careful of them. It looks like Uncle M might have been able to see the Young Warriors on the right. He kind of breezed by that. Joker might be able to find RPG this time on the right with Jojo, but that hill is giving them enough cover where it'd be nearly impossible to find them. Looks like Tun got picked up, got back up to 75% as well. We have the other Snakes team making their way here, or teammates of them, as the rest of their team are just on the hill on the other side. Back over to the Young Warriors. It looks like some smokes are being thrown as for their teammate King G is down. And it looks like one of them is going for the revival immediately, and that should be able to do, especially with all the smoke giving them some cover. ATP, as I said, is close, but a little bit too far for actual battle as they have taken the compound. It's going to be tough to find the Young Warriors up there. They might be able to see him every now and then, but I think the hill is giving them as much cover as possible. Let's take a look here with Freaky. Is he going to try to drive out of this? It looks like he thought about it, but decided to head off of it as well. So we got some teams that are really compact here, but it looks like the nature or the geography is what's making it difficult to find things or find players. Looks like some shots over there at Thug as Snakes was trying to get those hits. Gets one hit, but that's not enough to bring him down with the M16. Oh, so they are in there, and Joker might be able to get some shots onto that. Jojo right behind the car. Looks like he's ready to shoot. Every time he shoots, I think we don't hear it. Yeah, see that? Interesting. We don't hear his gunshots. But that's just okay, I guess. You can hear his reload. But we can hear everybody else's, so that'll work. We got the Young Warriors again. And look, they have the center circle. They're good. They're in a solid spot. They have the hill here for cover as well. So they probably will stay here for a bit. But we have ATP, or it looks like LK in trouble as they have tried to hold this compound, or this area. A lot of health going down here on LK. One is down and out now. The only knocked player got thirsted somehow, some way in this area. ATP continues to shoot in this position. Young Warriors might hear the gunshots and may want to join in on the action, but they have some other things they have to worry about on top of the hill. ATP is doing an excellent job down here. Well, you also have Happy Feet getting in some trouble with Team 16. You have maybe Ranger 07 causing some issues. You got a level player, Son Yu, who has all of his teammates gone out of the match. And we'll see if he can stay prone or even get the squad wipe by yourself. Now, his teammate Ultron was the one we saw very much earlier. Somehow, I guess, got taken out of the match, unfortunately. Doing all that good work. Will not see it all the way through. Hopefully, Son Yu can bring it through, though, for the rest of the team. You have here T. He might be able to see him, but he's in the prone position as well. It's tough to look up hills like that from that position. Let's head over to Rangers as Papa is knocked. Looks like, ooh, that almost taken out his teammate, honestly. But it does seem like they should get the revival. A lot of smoke being thrown for their position as they do want to stay low. ATP back over to them. They got the compound. They should be happy with this spot for sure. They can look around and find enemies on a given time. Is there a team coming to them now at the moment? You can see here the Young Warriors. They're in a solid spot. I mean, we said it from before. They have the middle of the circle. They don't need to worry about the blue zone affecting their position. You have Whiplash here, part of Nameless. They're on the very edge of the blue zone. They're going to have to figure out a way in. I think Elite might be able to find them. Yes, he will. They're holding back their shots. Maybe one reason is because they're not in zone. They can't shoot, and then they'll have to move eventually. They don't want to be pinned to this location if they do decide to shoot. So I think they're just playing it more conservatively at this time. They dance emote. No, they are. They have some good players. Cool. I'm excited. I think that might be, you might be thinking about the Happy Feet team. Excited. Excited. I haven't seen them before. Yeah, snakes are up there. And it looks like Seven's just taking some random shots, hoping for the best. So let's take a look exactly at what the snakes are up to. Looks like one player is in zone, the rest are coming in closer. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. They got a nice wall here, as you can see here, the ledge, but they might be getting shot from the back, which is a problem. I don't think it's by Whiplash and Elite. I don't think they're going to be doing that here for Nameless. It might be a whole nother team here. We got Rangers, who are still on the outside looking in, 50 seconds before the blue zone starts affecting them. Then we got Here T, part of the Happy Feet. They haven't lost a player, and everyone has roughly 75% health. So again, another team that has to make their way in eventually. Right now, they're just chilling. Fakes are again looking good. They have 4 players. They got 4 kills as well, and they have vehicles, so they can make their way in soon enough. A lot of gunshots still going off. Exactly what you need. It goes for the thirst as well before, and doesn't even get hit on that. I think Jat's health though is too low in general and gets taken down. Let's see here, Beast is hurt badly as well. Papa's just coming up and hoping to get these revivals in now. Happy Feet's making their way around on the right. Definitely happy with their feet right now. They are getting closer and closer. They get a thirst on one player. Still going for the revivals, Papa, as Here T gets the shots and gets another knockdown on the left. Cannot do anything about it, and Happy Feet win that one. How many kills you guys got now? 6 total as they get a squad wipe in the process. Love it. Gotta love it. Let's take a look at ADP. Same place that they've been holding the entire time. It's probably the best place to hold on this period right now, especially near the center circle. Doesn't get much better. You have Critch still alive. Part of the fake was Taken team. They're in Shed, and it looks like his teammate Sire is trying to get some shots across the way. He's by himself in this position. It's a little troubling to see. Let's see if he can hold it down, though. He's got a hill here for his protection on the south side. The Young Warriors, one knocked. Trying to throw some smokes for themselves. Snake up on the hill, but no, could not handle the snakes as they are making their way through. Smokes again coming into play, but they get thirsted. King is in there trying to stay alive, but you have Thugs. All 4 of them are getting closer and closer. What is going on right now? Thugs going up top of the cliff. They want a higher angle. It looks like they're going to get it. Now Snakes, gets knocked. Jingle could not take this position. You have another knocked with Guy. Joker's going for the revival through a smoke as well. That should help out their case to do that process. Now we also have Whiplash and Elite. They've been chilling. I don't think they've taken a single shot for a very long time, but they managed to stay alive, and it is a survival game after all. Let's see what ATP can do, as they might be able to see him. They seize the smokes for sure. He doesn't want to leave that spot. He might have been able to shoot Elite right there. Elite's health is down to half now. I'm wondering if he's going to try to keep shooting the same spot that he thought he got a hit on. Let's see, Bawang is kind of out of the houses. He's trying to kind of keep this spot. Critch is there, badly hurt, and he gets taken out, I think. Oh, Critch was knocked, and now Father Time took care of that. So Sire, although I was more worried about Sire than anybody, as he was really close to all these players, it did look like his teammates were in more trouble as they were taken out of the match. We got Snake Jingle. He was knocked early. He's going for the revival, or heals, I mean. He's bandaging up. Guess he kind of ran out of everything else. Blue Zone's overcoming him. He's not going to last much longer if he tries to hang in here. Jingle's going to probably take some people out with him, but he's going to not be successful with that. Although Devil was knocked because of it, so he's going to be taken out quite quickly. Fake's going to get an extra kill. He'll take that, although he probably didn't get the knock, and he'll get that one as well. Sire by himself, getting the things he needs to do, trying to shoot at 7 as well on ATP. He might be trying to take that vehicle and kind of move where he needs to move. Maybe use it as protection on the way down. Not sure, but it's not looking great for a lot of these teams. He's going for Fake. He gets them, and that's it. Now there's 2 teams left. ATP, who has been chilling in that same compound, are moving out. They want to finish it off. They know there's only 1 player left. They know exactly where he is, and it is before he's taken out, just as I said it. Well done to ATP, winning their own matches here tonight, as it is the ATP Beta Scrims. 7 gets 1 kill. Sponge was 7. We got Juju with 3 and Bawang with 3, making that a team total of 13, 14 total kills. Gotta love it, guys. Congrats to ATP getting the first match of the night. Stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. Not only am I going to read the rest of these stats, but I'm also going to bring you guys into match number 2, so stay tuned. We also got the Young Warriors getting second place. King G, 5 kills for you. New Lowell, 3 and 1 for Ton, sorry, yep, Ton, making that a team total of 9. Almost reaching that double digits, but I like it anyway. Nice job to the Young Warriors. We got Fake was taken, 4 kills for Cyro. Again, I always have trouble with your name. I'm not sure if the F4 is included. But 2 for Kai and 2 for Chaotic, making that a team total of 8. So congrats to the top 3 so far. KFC, let's take a look at you guys. Taken with 3 kills. That's a team total of 3 as well. Thug comes in with 2 from Devil, 1 apiece for Rush and Grave, making that a team total of 4. Nameless comes in with 2 kills from Whiplash. Snakes with 3 kills from Jingle, 1 for Uncle M, making that a team... Oh, wait. Yes, making that a team total of 4. We got Happy Feet. Like what you saw from you guys. I like what I saw from you guys. As Mac gets 2 and here T with 4. Team total 6. We got VS staying alive with 9th place. Stitch with 1 kill. And Fanyo with 1 as well, making that team total 2. Rangers come in with 1 from Beast. We got Level Esports with 4 just from Ultron. And that was a huge 4, by the way. Loved it. And it's all recorded. So let Level know that they were beasting it out there in that compound. It was great. Let's take a look at Team 12. We got Freaky and JoJo. Couldn't get a kill though, but good job staying in the middle of pack with 12th place. We got LK with 0 as well. The other Snakes team was 0. XGN with 2 total kills with Killer and Carnage getting those. YTZ was 0. X or Execute A, I believe, with 0 kills. And Slay Psycho got knee slap him, and Visual was 0 as well. All right. So those are the first match standings so far, it seems, for the most part. The point system is based on kills and on rank. It's a mixture of those two. So if you want to take a look at how everything is done from a statistical standpoint, head over to the ATP Discord. I'll post it again on chat so you guys know exactly where to head to. Let me do that right now. There it is. I'm on a 5-minute delay, so if you guys are writing anything, I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. It's pretty hard though. I would love to talk to you guys like directly, like on immediately. So like right now, if you write, I'll write back to you so I can talk to you more, and I'll also say it. Can we see where Team Thug is? I did not. I'm not sure how Thug did. I have to go back and take a look. But Gamer Pritch, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Please, thank you for the follow. Gamer Pritch again, thank you for the follow. And we are gonna get things started with the second match soon. I'm just gonna get the codes. I might need to get them, or will I have access? We'll see. Hopefully, I'll get access shortly. And that is perfect. That's my way in. Just like that. So we got 26 now into the room. Let me play some music for you guys as well. We have some good players. Yep. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Fake, or are you talking about Happy Feet? They dance in emote. Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. Happy Feet. I think I played this one already. Let's head to a different one.
I'm feeling so hollow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I'm gonna get to you guys at YouTube. Sorry if it took me a bit. I am trying to upload you guys or get to you to your chat there. So for some reason, like I'm streaming out to Twitch, Omelet, and YouTube. I have access to the Twitch and Omelet chat pretty easily. YouTube has a little bit of a extra step, so I'm just doing that right now. So I get to see what you guys are writing. I wish it was a little easier when it came to that, but it's not. Grovind Jithol, thank you for joining in. Again, this is a custom room, so if you want to compete, you have to hit that Discord link and register your team for future events. It's very easy to do, but first step is definitely hit that Discord link so you kind of join in and take a look at what the community is about. If you're new to Discord, I definitely recommend making a Discord account, because it's like Twitter, where it's like really necessary to know about certain things that are going on in the community, so that maybe you're used to using Twitter for other things. Discord is definitely for the gamers.
By the way, loved it.
For sure. Level OP, says Thomas Luca. Level did great. Level Ultron. Ultron did great. And yeah, Ultron OP, I agree. Here's the Discord link. Click the link to learn more about ADP. Thank you guys. If you guys do enjoy, I would appreciate if you give me a follow. Anything on top of that, like subscriptions, buffs, bits, super psyched about. I am going to make a thing where if you guys send 100 bits or 100 buffs, I'll do 5 push-ups. So I'll do that on stream. I'll do it in between matches. So if you send me buffs, bits, or donations, for donations it'd be each $1, so $1 will give you 5 push-ups. So I just wanted to be more interactive with you guys, maybe make me do things that you might think I wouldn't be able to or something. If it was if it was a lot of bits or buffs to the point where I'm doing like 40 to 50 push-ups, I'll just be straining myself, but we'll see if I can do it. I actually haven't tested my push-up abilities in a very long time, so we'll see how many I can actually do. But that's all depends on whether you send stuff like that. Don't feel pressured to do it. I don't want you guys feeling like you have to send it just to see me do it. I would love to see you guys being active. That's one thing. Being active in chat, just talk to me. Love to hear from you guys, and that'd be great. So that's generally for Twitch and Omelet, because I don't think there's a way to pay me or send me stuff in YouTube. But generally speaking, I appreciate you guys just being here. So I just wanted to make that clear, that I just want to be more interactive with you guys. If you guys have fun making me do stuff, that's all cool. All right, let's see what we got. Hit the Discord link in the morning. Yep, I wrote that. That's what I wrote. Thank you guys for all joining in. Right now we got 20 viewers, and I believe that's all in Twitch right now. So thank you guys. Again, this is the ATP beta scrims, and it looks like we're gonna get started right now in this one. I am a bit scared because I don't know if I changed. Did I put myself in spectate mode? Oh, please tell me I did that. Thank you, God. I almost had a heart attack. I almost had a heart attack again because I made that same mistake just at the last ATP scrims. And I thought, like, I honestly, like, right when I saw the screen change, I'm like, did I not change it back? Did I not change it to spectate mode? I literally freaked out. I honestly, like, I was just like, please, PUBG gods, please tell me I went into spectate mode, and I did. All right, I'm super happy now. I'm good. I'm happy. Woo! It's like the small things, you know, like when I don't mess up, I feel good. That's all I need. Just don't mess up. Okay, so as I said, we're getting the second match on our way, and here we go. We got Miramar. It's not my Miramar is probably my own personal least favorite map, but a lot of people love it next to Erangel because of the sniping abilities. I would assume, what I hear from most people is that it's a great sniping map. You can shoot from long range. You know, it really shows your skills from that point of view, and sniping is just a lot of fun in general. So I think that's why you definitely need a vehicle for this one, as the map, as I said, is huge. And to get from circle to circle, it might be really difficult to make the run, and you might be seen pretty easily, as there's not a lot of cover in this map either. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. It is a northern plane line heading from east to west. We got 64 people alive. I like that. Keep it up, guys. Stay in the game, as we have 24 teams registered for this one. As we have a jumper. Now the jump you hear, we hear nothing. That's a PUBG spectator mode thing. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And when he lands, we'll start hearing some stuff. So keep that in mind. But before we land, we might try to find teams that are close to each other and take a look at them. Right now, none of the teams are super close to each other, at least on the ground. Not a lot of teams are on the ground for the most part right now. We have an OP Garo, getting a vehicle. We have Al Azahar. There's two teams, but they're sort of separated, so we may not start there. We do have these two teams that seem fairly close. Might be. I'm going to kind of keep our eyes off on this one, as they're both getting their parachutes off right now. It's going to be interesting. They're all going to be short because of that plane line was not far enough. And it does seem like Team 24 with SK, with one of the snake teams, they're going to get at least some sort of buildings to start and hope to get some weaponry. Team 10 and Team 16 are jumping earlier, and it looks like they're not going to continue through this. One snakes team has left to that, so it's two snake teams. So you have Team 24, which is snakes, and you have Team 10, who are snakes as well. They are going to try to take that car. We'll see if they get shot at by Guy. Right now, can he get a hit? He doesn't have a lot of ammo in these vectors. It looks like he's not going to really make any hits there. We're going to switch up quickly to Al Azahar. As I said, there was two teams here, and it does seem like Scar is driving by, getting hit hard. One more hit will do him in, and he's going to survive this. Wow, a little bit more, and that would have done it, but it couldn't. As they did get one kill, I think, on an OP member. So that's on Omit, I believe, and that will be a problem for them, as they are going to be short. Now, you do have XGN right here next to Team 13. Nice job on visual. Slaya does not want to let them go. Wants to get every piece of the gunshots on them, and this is called Sacrifice. That's their team name here. They got a cool tag. They've been in the game for a very long time. Sacrifice Gaming here. Psycho's gonna come, hopefully, to help him out. On the back end. Gets hit hard, as he could not survive that one long enough. And it looks like he's working this wall very well in this TPP type of match. You got knee slapping. Got knee slapping. Nice job. That's his third knock, and he's going to go for the thirst on that one. He's going to have 3 kills unless Psycho can get picked up. One more left on this side as Slay does hang on to dear life with just a little bit of health left. Although it's going to be a problem, the rest of the team is cutting the corners, getting closer and closer with every moving second. So Slay is going to have some interesting gameplay to stay alive with this one. Gonna take some shots, and he even though like Go-To was not even looking in this direction, he probably heard him move just so slightly and turned the corner. Well done to Go-To. Good job for the whole team there. Oslea with 3 of those kills, I believe, and they have 4 total with the squad wipe. Let's see what else we can find. Where should we head to? This seems to be an interesting team bunch, that too, but I think North might have something even better. So we got La Cabrera. Let's take a look here. Snakes here with Team 16 just down the road with the Rangers. Ranger Jat really close to the enemy right now. Although it looks like he's making his way toward his teammates away from the enemy. So we're going to switch away from that. I don't think we're going to get as much gameplay as we possibly can from that. So we're going to take a look at this car driving to this town. We might see them kind of take this town. It looks like Hearing T is here, or Hear T with Happy Feet. You have KFC. KFC standing for Korean F-Boy Club. Which you wouldn't think of KFC being that, but it is. Shots fired. Hear T gets the knock on one member of KFC. Looks like they tried to shoot back. Now Guy, I think that's his name, Guy. G-I? G1 maybe? I'm just call him G1. G1 is knocked and he's going to get revived by 4U. G1 4U? I don't know. Oh, was that a grenade? Here T is all by himself over here. Where are the rest of your teammates, by the way? They're a totally different position. And they have another team enemy right in front of them. Smiley driving by. It looks like Mac is trying to get those hits, but he's off. Yeah, so one member from Happy Feet might be in a little bit of trouble. We're just going to keep an eye on the rest of the map, making sure. But let's head back over here with Here T. As it does seem like that bike is just going to... And that's Nameless Smiley. He does get one hit, but he doesn't get any finishing hits instead. So Here T is going to hope that he just continues on and doesn't become a problem. I wouldn't be surprised if he heads into the house so he has some protection on his backside as well. It doesn't seem like he's going for that though. This spot is good too for protection behind him from that direction where the bike went. The bike just kept going. I don't think it's going to be an issue for him in general. But KFC still is in front of him. He had one knock on G1. He got picked up pretty easily. Looks like some smokes are being thrown. I think KFC wanted to make a push without having issues with getting shot at, so those smokes might really come into play here. Here T is in trouble, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to leave this because look at all of them. There's 4 against 1 right now. He has teammates, so it's not like he has to try to do this all by himself. He could try to opt for going backwards and finding his teammates, but this is going to be harder and harder as KFC is getting closer and closer. Here T is in trouble a bit. Shots fired. Almost getting ran over when he goes into the shed. Here T gets a knock there. One more Taken gets knocked as well. Going for the thirst. 4U is right outside the shed. So he's going to have some issues as the rest of Happy Feet are actually closing in. Perfect timing for Here T, but Here T is now knocked. I don't know how that actually happened. It might have been from MC on the backside. I think Here T must have left the shed. MC, I think, got a nice knock there. Smoke's being thrown. It's easier to move in. You got Long cutting the corners there, getting closer. You have Mac, who might be getting a back in. Gets it left. And that is it. Nice job for Happy Feet. Happy Feet. I mean, it didn't look too great as Here T was the only one here trying to face up against the whole team, but I mean, again, they managed to finally get in some help, and they have a squad wipe from that. So good angles, really paid off, and really surprised the enemy for sure. So let's take a look around. We got 53 people left. We got Team 10 who's driving in, but La Cabrera still has these 2 teams. This town is pretty big, so it is kind of tough to figure out whether they even know each other are here. You have R07, the Rangers, still looting the area. You have the Snakes here with Zowdy, Guy, is it LV, and I cannot pronounce the other one because I don't know Chinese or Japanese or whatever that language is. But they are going to roll out here with the beautiful vehicles. You know, it just reminded me of like Tokyo Drift or some sort of Fast and the Furious movie, as they're just gonna like roll out right now. I'm just waiting for it to like have some what do you call those things? I forgot, but hydraulics, that's what I'm looking for. We got Beast, Snipe, Papa, and Jat. They played together in the first match. You're gonna try to do it here in the second one and get some kills in the process. So far 0, I think. So far 0, right? So far 0, but they have all 4, and it's very early in match, so we'll see what happens. Let's take a look over here at the Young Warriors. Might have a happy camper next to them that may go for some shots. Looks like that's a no-go so far, as the Young Warriors opted for a different vehicle. Charles staying low. Looks like he lost 2 of his players in the process. AO Scar is still alive, so I don't know where he is because he's not near his teammate right now. Let's take a look exactly where he is. He looks like he's opting for the coastline, and he is in zone in this spot. Not a bad spot too in general, because the zone can't close on the water unless it could literally close on the island. That would be crazy. I haven't seen that happen in a very long time. If it closes on the island on the right, but I doubt it's going to be like that. Chances are slim. But pray in the chat, guys. Maybe the PUBG gods will be in our favor to show some excellent content with the island being the last circle. ATP, your winners from the last match, and we have frozen, but this should be easy. We'll get right back in. We'll just restart it. Shouldn't be a problem. And it's pretty quick too. I like this. I mean, I've had some stalls when it came to the emulator, but this is like really good because it's gonna get back to it pretty quickly. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be good to go soon enough. Yeah, see, faster than I can even get to my chat here to see if you guys have been writing anything. There we go. Yeah, there we go. What's up, CJ says Sam? Sam, what's up, man? How are you been? I haven't talked to you in a while, man. Slaya is a she. Gotcha. That helps me out because I had no idea. Yeah, Slaya was awesome. Snakes here. They're taking the hill. They have the edge of the circle, so they are fine right here if they choose to keep that. Ultron is doing on his own. They had a whole team last match, and it looks like Ultron is going to try to do this on his own. It's going to be trouble, though. I don't know if the sound was too much. I just remembered I had to turn off desktop sound, so hopefully it was fine. I'm not sure if it was too much before, though. Let's take a look at this one. We have our team 24. They're all coming in closer. I'm like, there's a player coming in closer, but it's their own team, so they shouldn't have to worry about that. Let's take a look at team 3, as there's not a lot of places to go after this. The blue zone's on their backs, and the only way out is down the road, but down the road has Son Yu. So it looks like, I don't know what happened here. You have Evo, Raichu, Marksman, Son Yu, and Beast. Meanwhile, their teammate, their other teammate for level, was supposed to be, I believe, on this team. But now he's trying to play this by himself with Ultron. So I don't know what that happened there, but something got mixed up. Taking shots on Son Yu, does not get a hit there with a Car 98. Good attempt though, as he was retreating. And the vehicle wrapping around. He knows that he's right there, but a little tough to find. Let's see what they try to do. They're going to try to cut around, maybe not go straight through. Oh, they're going straight through. They're going to take the water side, hoping that won't be an issue. Or they're going to push this team just to get a squad wipe. That'd be awesome to watch as well. So they're going to ramp it a bit. Looks like they are going to stop here. Not a bad idea. And it looks like Killer might have some, as Marksman is right there. He cancels the drink. He's only hurt a little bit, so I guess he just wants to top it off. Here's Marksman. Marksman doesn't want to take in hit by a grenade, so he initially just rotated to the left here. Another grenade might be thrown. Smoke is on this side. Here's Killer. Grenade thrown. Marksman got hit a little bit. Marksman feels like he's getting pinched, I bet. Not a lot of options for him. He has to look both ways. I'm surprised Killer hasn't really rotated that wall yet. He's already halfway through it, I think. He's at the rocks now. So Marksman's going to give him some breathing room. Looks like Elite might go for a push here. Elite's being awfully patient here, and it's probably a good thing as Marksman is keeping an eye on this wall predominantly. Smoke's thrown again. Let's see what Killer's looking like. He's got the rock, as I said before. He's waiting for him to come around, but I don't think Marksman's going to even attempt that. Looks like a grenade inside, but not a hit. Marksman trying to hold back two players. Good job with the smokes to get some protection where he can't cover it completely by himself. Now Killer might actually, if Killer went to the wall there, he would see him pretty well and pretty much get the knockout right here, but he is not doing that. Whiplash coming in the backside could be a problem. You have the rest of Level Esports, who are next to Marksman, but across the street. That's the only difference between that. Marksman getting hit hard as he peeked, I think, that wall right there. He's going to try to heal himself right now. Elite being patient, because he knows that there's teammates on the other side as well, not just him. So he can't just go all out, but he should. He doesn't know exactly where they're at, but they're on the left side, so he can possibly get Marksman without even being seen from the rest of Level right now. He goes behind this little pillar, hoping to stay alive on. Killer might be able to find him. As you can see there he is. So he might try to peek this here. Getting hit hard and knocked is Killer as he could not find his shots, but Elite will get the finishing knock there. So they just traded that one. Level is not really, oh there you go, Raichu did make a push. And it looks like he should be able to find Elite. Elite in the blue zone, Raichu now in the blue zone as well. Elite lost a little bit of help, but not a lot. Raichu, I think he wants to go for the revival. That's Elite's move. Oh no. Completely surrounded by Level Esports, and there you go. Now, it wasn't a squad wipe, but they took out the two players that were here. Whiplash is staying low. His health is a knock. Was he AFK? He must have been AFK. That was a big problem. He had an excellent flank position. I was wondering, when is he going to make a move? But he decided to be AFK for that moment, and that is not going to help out the cause as he will be out of the match. They have another player, apparently, because he is a knocked player as well out of the three of those that we just saw. So somewhere around the map is their fourth. He's going to try to do that by themselves. Take a look at LK. Fakes are right in front. It looks like LK Robo G. Oh, don't get ran over by your own player. It looks like, wait, Juice got knocked. How did Juice get knocked? He has nobody around him. Was it the red zone? He's outside of it. I don't know what happened. Did he fall down the cliff? I think, oh, there's a dead box here. Maybe he did get, I don't know what happened. But apparently Juice is knocked and he's gonna get revived. Maybe it was from Snakes up here. Maybe he saw them. Maybe he tried to jump with the bike, got shot in midair. That would have been sick to find if I wish I was paying attention to that. But you have the Snakes. They're looking down at LK, Team 23. Let's see. That should be Latin Kings. Not a bad place to hold, especially since they have zone as well. But the red zone might be an issue. You gotta be careful. Team 19 apparently takes some shots. Here's the Young Warriors. 0 kills, but 2 lost. As King G and New Low are going to try to let their teammates do the work. So that is going to be IU Chow and Tun. 7 is up there on ATP. Might be able to find them. It seems like they're doing some long-range bolt action shots between the two. Take a look at 7's perspective. Yeah, he has a bolt action for sure. I don't know what exactly as he switched guns right now. But he's looking around, trying to find enemies on different angles, making sure nobody creeps up on them, it seems. XGN, Carnage. Right where 7 was looking. 7 was, I don't know if he still sees this. Carnage is going to get shot at. Yep, that's for sure. Health is low, 50%, and his car's not looking too hot either. He's almost knocked. He's going to get out of that car because he knows this. That car is donezo. But Juju might... Okay, good. Get behind that car for sure is what you want to do. And even if they blow up the car, it won't take him out. Carnage is playing this one actually very dangerously. There you go. Finally getting behind some real cover. It looks like Rangers are going at it with Happy Feet. And where is that? Rangers Happy Feet. Oh, there they are. As one member from Happy Feet is knocked here. T is there. Jat is right there as well. You might be taking a look at each other. Here's Jat trying to throw that grenade. Will it make contact? Oh, a flash. And the flash might have helped out as he got the last hit on Happy Feet. Here T was the last remaining member on the team. There's a whole different team though coming down the hill, seeming like they want a piece of the action. Let's take a look at Marksman. Marksman's taking the vehicle with the bus. He sees a car there. He obviously knows that Rangers are there. I don't know if he's going to try to rotate even more, get a better angle, or go back to circle just to make sure that he has it and doesn't have to worry about coming back. He also has his teammate who's away from him. This bus is taking forever to move. He is super slow. Let's take a look at Team 19. Here's the Young Warriors against Team 18. It looks like his bus is getting shot at. He's thirsted. He shoots the bus to take it out. He lost a little bit of health in that process. This is not looking good now for 10. He's trying to peek every now and then, take some shots. Zuko from his left gets hit hard. Not a knock yet. That is going to be crucial as he still has that side to worry about. Five's getting hit hard. Great job so far from Tun though, as he's able to hold them back for a little bit. Spray though might be able to finish this one off. 75% health back up to Zuko. 10 is trying to shoot up. Could not do it. That would have been a major difference right there if he was able to knock Zuko, but Zuko was able to hold on with roughly 1% health and finish it up. Now Spray's coming in to get the loot, and they're just going to enjoy the snowman scene as they get the squad wipe. Looks good. Seven's got to be careful here as he's knocked, and hopefully has someone to help him out. Get him picked up. His teammates are like, let's go, let's get out of here. The blue zone's not closing yet, but I think they want to find a place to call home in the middle. Let's kind of zoom in on this to see what we can find for teams that might be rotating in. Team 3 getting awfully close to Team 21 as he's literally driving by them. As you can see here, Smiley is trying. I don't know where exactly he's headed to, but he's just got knocked out. And there you go. I have no idea what was going on. Spectate mode can be a crazy mystery. But it seems like they were taken out by Level Esports. I have no idea how that happened. Maybe he flipped a bike. I'm not sure. But there you go. Here's Critch, part of Fake Was Taken team. Rest of the team with Kai, Chaotic, and Cyro. Is Cyro supposed to be S for Rio? S4io? That kind of sounds cool. I don't know what it means. But that's all I was thinking about. That's why there was a pause. I'm like, what could it be? Like, what is that? Because I see him play all the time now. And I would love to know how to pronounce it for real. And I still have no idea. Still have no idea. We got Bawang. He's driving through with ATP near him on his back. He's the one that's going to crash this spot. No one is around for a while. so they don't really have to worry too much about this spot. You have Spray, Zuko, and Vibes all in Execute A. I believe it's Execute A with Team 18. Let me make sure. Yep, Execute A. Looks like some possible shots down the line. Yes, it's by Thug. Thug is getting hit hard, as one player is knocked. Two players are knocked. Engrave and Rio are trying to hold them back from wherever they're getting shot from. Might be from Latin Kings here. I think it is. They got their eyes set on their position. And it looks like one Latin King member just got knocked down with a bolt action weapon. Might have been from Fakes all the way down here. I think it was Critch. He has his bolt action ready to go. Might have been able to shoot from that distance. Smokes are being thrown for his spot. I'm surprised he threw that one, actually. I'm not sure why, but he's going for that. Taking some shots at Snakes as they're trying to make their way to a compound. Now that it's closing and we can tell that it's going to be at Los Leones, expect it to be a lot longer, and as a lot of teams are going to be surviving longer. A lot of teams are going to try to hold their own building just to survive and shoot out of. And a lot of teams are not going to try to move from building to building. That's my predicament, or that's my prediction. And it might not, maybe there will be a lot of teams pushing into buildings, but generally speaking, at this point, because there are so many buildings left, it's very less likely to see a lot of teams pushing each other rather than trying to find a open spot. Now I gotta turn off all chat. I always forget. I always forget all chat. Why do I forget these things? We got Fake was taken. They're pushing him forward, it seems.
Lode, क्या चूतिया गेम पर fucking.
Oh boy, sorry about the language too. I mean, I might as
मुझे लगा
well.
घर पे कोई नहीं है, आराम से ले लूँगा.
Sonyu getting hit hard. Raichu already taken out. And it looks like he wasn't able to get out of that spot, so he's going to be stuck behind that car. Sonyu might be having trouble with Fake was taken.
मेरे ही घर पे है सारे. चारों आ गए उधर ही.
There he goes. There you go. One hit wonder. There he goes. Sonyu is knocked. As Kai does the work. Now he has teammates somewhere. If I can figure out where that is. Kai's going to take some shots down the left. And that is a final touch on the whole team. Way to go. Fake was taken. Squad wipe just like that. Let's take a look at the Snakes here. We got Uncle M, Jingle, Guy, and Skies. Team 2 is right on their left, a little bit to the right.
Look top 2, 3, 4.
He's getting shot in that direction. He doesn't exactly find them, so he's going to change positions. Looks like one Fake member is knocked with Kai. A lot of smokes thrown in the area, so that should be fine. Here's 8DP. Team 16 is on their back end. I wonder if the Rangers can find them. It looks like he does see Belong. Taking shots in his direction, doesn't get a hit. Chat trying to shoot from his angle. He's got an automatic weapon. He might change it up to a M24. I don't know why I don't turn off all chat. Ooh, doesn't get the hit though, but that was a pretty good flick. Smoke's being thrown on the ground, trying to find a place to call. The zone is going to push them out. Grenade. That might be an excellent throw there. Jat, though. Nice hit on Snap, but Snap is going to stay alive just a little bit as his health is in the red. Jat trying to shoot and does get a hit on Bawang. Bawang is knocked. Let's take a look here. Snowy. Is XGN still alive? Let's see if we can find XGN. XGN still alive. For your viewing pleasure, let's take a look. They have the edge of the blue zone, and these things are hopping around, so we're gonna yikes that one. But they have the edge, and it looks like they're kind of looking their way in. So many teams, it's so tough to see exactly. So we're gonna get a higher view for that. It looks like Snakes might be giving Thug a hard time here. You got LV trying to look around. This, as I said before, this is what's going to happen. A lot of buildings. Everyone's going to be able to get in, stay alive. Here's Grave, who kind of left his building. That was a problem there, as he wasn't able to rotate to a new building in zone yet again. Let's head over here to 7XS. Part of the XGN team. Team 10 right in front. Snakes. Just got to be careful. Snakes, probably one of the higher tier level teams for this match.
Snakes,
Uncle M. Health is roughly at 75%. Looks like he's going to go aggressively and try to get some grenades over there. Let's see if he makes some contact. No hits there as Fake was the directed attention on that one. Okay, Latin Kings can be in front. I don't think Robo was not ready for that one as he gets knocked from that position. Getting shot is Chaotic from the back as Kitos will not stay alive, and that is it for the Latin Kings too. They'll just take the knock there. And there you go. Fake was taken, has been killing it literally in these matches as they had a squad wipe earlier, but it looks like now things have turned as 2 members are knocked. Another one was just thirsted. Cyro's the only one left. He's trying to throw a smoke and hope to pick up his teammates here. Looks like he's getting shot in the corner. He's got to change positions. A lot of troubling spots. He gets inside the house though, as ATP were the ones that are taking those shots across the way. You still have Kai who's knocked, but it's going to be very difficult for Cyro to do that revival. Luckily that smoke is giving him enough cover to cross, and he will go for it behind the tree. Now again, we have 4 teams left, ATP being one of them. You have Fake was taken as another. You have OP here with AO Scar and Charles, but Charles is knocked. Hopefully he's going, yep, he's going to try to get to his teammate right now. Grenade being thrown. Nice hit, but not a knock. Wow, good throw. But not a knock there either. Snake Skies is the only one left on his team. He's got to be careful. He's trying to use TPP for sure to see everything. He has a red dot on his gun. Not the greatest thing to have. And Fake was taken is out of here as he got thirsted, I think, from an ATP player, or taken out with an ATP player. So now it's left with these 3 teams in front of us. We got OP, we got Snakes, and we got ATP. Looks like grenades are thrown in this direction, or maybe a smoke. Yep, that's a grenade. He's not in the zone, so Skies needs to move his way in somehow, some way. He might try to take this hill, and I think he will, but OP is already there. They've already occupied it. They already occupied it. And OP, though, hurt badly from somewhat. It looks like it was from ATP. It looks like he's shooting at Sponge and knocked, and OP is out of the match. Sponge is taking some shots. Grenades are definitely going off. Juju might get an excellent angle here on Skies, but it's not required as ATP gets another win on the board for them. First place once again, and I don't know if they have the most kills, but what I can tell so far, it seems like that is going to be the case. So let's take a look. Sponge with 5, Juju with 3, 7 with 6, and 1 for Bawang, making that a team total of 15 kills. Put it on the boards already. So yeah, they are definitely in the driver's seat after the first and second match. But let's continue looking at these standings and don't go anywhere, as we're going to, again, have the third match coming up soon. We got Snakes coming in with 2 kills from Uncle M and 1 from Skies, making that team total of 3. OP comes with 1 kill from Charles, and that's your top 3 so far in this match. Now let's take a look at the rest. Fake was taken. We saw a lot of them, and it really paid off because they got a few kills in this one. 4 for Kai himself. Cyro, Chaotic, and Critch each get 1, making that a team total of 7. Latin Kings getting 5th place. Nice job. 0 kills though. So they get the rank points though. XGN, 4 kills for Slaya or Oslaya, which I just realized is a girl. So sorry if I said he. But I am pretty bad with trying to remember everybody. Papo with 2 and 1 from Lagochu with 1. So that's a team total 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. Nice job. Rangers 0-7. 2 kills for Jat and Snap, 1 from Papa, making that team total 5. The other Snakes team comes in with 3 from LV. Nice job, LV. Thugs coming in with 1 from Gurkha. Gurkha. We got Execute A with 2 from Zuko, 1 from Spray and Vibes, making that team total 4 as a 3-man team. Level Esports 2 for Son Yu and 1 from Marksman, team total 3. Nameless with 1 kill from Killer. Young Warriors with 0 kills. Happy Feet, love the name by the way. 2 for Smack, 1 apiece for Mac, and 1 for Here T. Team total 4. What else we got? Level Ultron, 0 kills at 15th. KFC, which I think was Korean Fight Club or something like that. Sorry if I'm butchering that. I'm just going to do a quick check there. It was Korean. There it is. Korean F-Boy. So maybe not. But KFC comes in with 0, and Slay Psycho got knee slap him, and Visual, a part of Sacrifice Gaming, comes in with 0 kills on 17th place. What I'm going to do immediately is get the alt chat off. That would be a positive thing to do, I think. All you got to do is lower that speaker, and that will do the trick. Okay. So we're going to get into match number 3 very soon. So I'm going to play some music beforehand.
One that's right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me in my heart before. Let me in. Oh, your love explodes. Our heart implodes. Your love.
Oh, not that one. There we go. So this is going to be match number 3. It's going to be Bikindi, one of my favorite maps. And I don't know if it's your favorites as well. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it is, not only is it beautifully looking, which I honestly care a lot about, and when it comes to maps like these, but it's also very non-cookie cutter. Everything's kind of unique. The houses are very different compared to each other. There's not many of the same houses in these, and I like how everything's kind of set up. You have like little compounds every now and then. What people will do in this Bikini match is they may or may not go for the big towns like any other game. You know, you might go for Goroka or what's it called, the wine? I can't think of a winery, and or anything like that. But when it gets near the close, but the circle starts to close and all those towns become not useful anymore because they're taken by the blue zone, you'll start seeing teams rotating to compounds. And those compounds are generally made up of maybe like 3 buildings, like 3 houses. And so when you take those spots early, especially in the middle zone, it's going to be difficult for other teams to kind of push that in because they're so perfectly placed for teams. They're so helpful for teams to protect rather than to push. So expect teams to make those rotations early to go into compounds. Maybe you'll see teams fighting from compound to compound. If you get a few knocks, you might see some pushing. But generally speaking, I think most teams, what they like to do is kind of stay. Even if they get a knock or maybe even 2 knocks, they'll kind of let them be. You know, they're just gonna. Their main goal is to kind of prevent people from coming to them. Their goal might not be to go push. But that's a possibility that might happen. I mean, maybe we'll see some teams be aggressive and go for it. Maybe Happy Feet, as we see. Maybe I like the team name, and if they are happy with their feet, maybe they will make some pushes. The other thing, though, is that it's going to require a car. A lot of these towns, even though it's one of the smaller maps, will require. While this map is super small, generally speaking, if you don't have a car, it's going to be really hard to get to those compounds. Because one, if there's already a team in there and you're running toward it, there's a lot of open space around these compounds, so you can get shot pretty easily. And the other reason is because you want to use those cars near the end game to kind of protect yourself from different angles when those compounds are out of the match. So it's a mixture of things, but definitely expect earlier than many other maps, teams trying to go into zone, finding a middle place rather than stay on the edges and hold them down. Expect that a lot in these types of scrimmages. If you guys want to join in on these, you guys can. I'll be posting the Discord once again to everybody. So I'm just going to write that in there. So if you guys are new to the stream, welcome, by the way. But definitely hit that Discord link so you guys can get into these matches. I posted it, probably from your angle, it's 5 minutes ago. But yes, it's in the chat. If you guys don't see it in the chat, just write to me and say, I can't find it, and I will send it once again so you guys can get those pretty quickly. Right now we got 59 people into the room. I think what ATP is going to be doing for this one is the top 4 teams make it to the ATP Alpha Scrims, where some invited teams are in there and some other really good teams are going to be participating. So if you guys want to compete, feel free to do that. Ooh. Cracked neck. And by the way, I would love to hear from you guys. If you guys have any thoughts on the stream, love to hear it. One thing I really want from you guys especially is to know how I can make my stream better. If you guys have ideas, love to hear it. Thinking of adding like more interactive stuff in chat, so if that's something you like, let me know. If you have ideas on what it means to be more interactive in chat, again, I am really up for a lot of different ideas. I just got 1,000 followers yesterday, or no, that was maybe 2 days ago. So I'm super stoked about that. You guys have been super supportive, and I'm just trying to make myself better. So if there's a way to do that and you guys know it, send it to me. Let me know. If you guys think a certain team is going to win it all, send them over as well. Who do I have win? I have who do I have winning it all? I picked a team and I can't remember for some strange reason. It wasn't Snakes. I didn't pick Snakes to win it all. Was it Level? Did I pick Level to win it all? And it wasn't IQ. Was it Sacrifice? Maybe I picked Sacrifice. I don't think I did though. Can you guys go back and remember? I think what I picked was between Level and Snakes. I think I did. Not Snakes. Level in Sacrifice. I don't remember. I'm honestly blanking. I don't remember. I think it was Level. I'm going with Level. I think I picked Level. I know they're doing really well, so if I didn't pick Level, I apologize. But I believe I did in the very beginning. Can I see your outfits? Not right now. I am kind of in the room. I don't want to get kicked from it. Or leave it and then not be able to get back in. Alfonso, Lawrence, 123, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Alfonso. How is everyone doing? Everyone. Can't show my outfits right now. Okay. Got 21 viewers today. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being here and watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, I would love to hear your thoughts. This is the ATP Beta Scrims. Anyone can play in these, you just have to register for it. So right now we have 24 registered teams. If you want to be one of those registered teams in the future, register your team. That's the way it works. So yeah, it's, I posted the Discord on chat. That's how you register. It's the one with the 3R at the end. There's another Discord that goes to Naked Esports on the chat as well. That's what my bot is providing. But if you see the one that's coming from me, definitely hit that one because this is what their event is. This is the ATP Beta Scrims, not the this is not Naked related. So if you want to do both, I definitely would recommend it. Go to Naked Esports Discord and the ATP Discord. But certainly hit that ATP one as this is their scrimmage, and they're doing a great job. And I definitely want you guys afterwards to thank them for putting together this really well-organized event. They're doing an excellent job back there. Cat God being one of the hosts, Joker, and there's other people as well. So give them a big shout out there in their Discord, and they would definitely appreciate it. So I hope you guys can do that, because they do this not only to get bigger, not only to grow, but to provide you guys with something really fun to do. And that's what this is about. So I'm gonna increase that higher just a little, just slightly. There we go. So that's, please do that. That'd be a big and a really good thing to do, I think. Here we go. We're about to get started with my favorite map, and I'm going to lower the volume off. No passwords are being given unless you are a registered player, and those, all the passwords are going to be sent in the Discord that I have been providing, although you might not be able to see it in Omelet, so I'm going to try to send it again. I'm not sure if they're sending through. I don't know why it's not. It's going to do the dashboard there. Alright. And let me try to post this again, see if it works out. There we go. They're finally being posted. But you gotta hit that Discord link in order to participate in these types of things. So please do that if you like. Let's take a look. The teams are already jumping. We got a West Coast playing line. So all those west sides and maybe the middle of the map as well you'll get to, because it is a small map. It's not gonna be hard to kind of get around for this one. But all those ones on the east, you have Trevno, Peshkova, Cement Factory, Contra. Again, all the one on the east coast is going to be impossible to get to without a vehicle, unless you want to run it too. But that is generally what scrimmage teams do not do. A lot of these semi-pro / pro teams will go for compounds or for a car in order to get to the compound that they want, maybe on the other side of the map. Let's zoom in on this. We got a bunch of teams right here who are at, I believe, Goroka. Yeah. Got a few teams here, and I'm not sure what I'm looking at right here. I'm a little confused. Am I looking at something weird here? Okay, there we go. They're moving. I'm like, why are they moving in place? I think it's just my spectate mode going a little quirky. But we got Execute here with Sulfur. Not a helmet on, but hopefully she'll find something better. Here's the snakes here. Let's see what they can do here. King G, right for the Young Warriors, is in that house. Thank you for the follow. Ghost Rush. Appreciate that, man. Oh, there he is. Is he going to take some shots? He's not in a really hidden spot, so if you get some shot in the return, that would be a problem. And you can see that's a good idea to kind of get back into hidden spot. I mean, you can take those shots and stay out there, but it is putting your life at risk, even though you're going for the surprise hits. Now, here's the Young Warriors, IU Chow. But let's really zoom in on Tun here. Tun is really close to the enemies. Team 18 is right under them. Here's Zuko. I wouldn't be surprised if they can hear each other's footprints at this point. Or footsteps. Hearing is pretty much half this game. If you can hear them first, you might be able to surprise them. And vice versa as well. Let's zoom out, see if we can find other action, because it seems to be a little bit of a stalemate. We're heading over down to Milnar, as VS Stitch is staying put here, not making a single move. I think he's waiting for YTZ to come up the stairs, maybe going inside the house here to kind of get some action. But it does seem like he's making some moves now. They probably hear each other. Here's Stitch. And Ying is doing the same exact thing. He's trying to peek the same window, and I think he knows Stitch is peeking, or ready to peek that window as well. Being awfully cautious though. He's looking around too. Stitch I thought was going to peek right in there. Oh, Molly, perfect. And Does get some hits on him while he's hurting. Should be able to stay alive with it though. You can see he lost roughly 75% health. The longer you stay in that fire, the more it hurts, and was able to get out of it pretty fast. Pushing inside. Drop shot, and no. Stitch gets the knockout. YTZ is closing in the gap, and the rest of the team has closed it as well, so they are super close to each other now after that one. Jumping out is Ruok. That's how you pronounce it. I apologize if it's not, but he's getting awfully close to this battle. Not sure what the main goal here is. These teams are trying. I mean, you have Shrimp. He's trying to use that TPP view to find them. Grenade possibly being thrown. Shrimp moves out of the way, and so is his teammate. Looks like it's not getting inside the way they want it to. But shots fired underneath. He could not get those shots on. He's ready for him to come up the stairs. He's not quite doing that yet. You have Orochi. They're so on top of each other right now. Problem. Down the stairs, he's already up there. He's trying to shoot him back. His health, though, is super low. Gets one. Gets them both, and that is it. Nice job from Rogue. Getting the finishing touch. YTZ, they were the ones that got knocked first with their first initial member getting taken out of the game. So they're trying to do a 3v4 situation, and it worked. Congrats to you guys holding it down. They did lose another player, but you'll get all the loot from everybody. And that will be a plus. It's going to be tough, though, as a two-man squad, but I think they can do it. Let's take a look at the young Warriors, as Tun is by himself this time, possibly trying to face up against Execute. Now, Sulfur's knocked. Looks like Vibes is trying to take him out, pre-firing that corner. Oh, nice shooting from Vibes. I didn't think he had that angle, and he did. He's going to try to... Oh, he couldn't go for the revival, as it seems like he got thirsted or time just took its toll. But Vibes is going to survive with a little bit of health. Hopefully we'll get back up to 100% soon. Let's take a look at the Rangers. Rangers are all 4 members still alive. They're holding a compound and no kills for them. So right now they haven't really found any action. They might have heard the shots from Vibes and the rest of the action in front of them, but for the most part, it doesn't seem like they're going to get anything. Let's take a look at some other teams that might get into some battles. Not sure where. Where do you guys think we should go? You can head over to Team 4. It looks like there's a drop here. They might have already taken it. Yeah, it looks like somebody did, as it's completely empty. They really bare-boned it. I don't know what they got out of it. M16, and that, it looks like an Uzi. No, that's not an Uzi. What is that? Yeah, it is an Uzi. I like that combo. I love the Uzi in this game. Uzi is so easy to find, and because the compounds are really where the battles happen, especially during the mid-game portion, it becomes a short-range battle. And having the Uzi like this, like usually battles will start occurring here in a place like this, and there's not a lot of space, you know, for cover outside of it, so you really have to keep yourself here. The Uzi becomes a really strong weapon to have in these scenarios. So that's why I like the Uzi. I like it in general, but it really is good here, and it's super easy to find ammo and the actual gun itself with all the attachments. Let's take a look here at Whiplash, the rest of Nameless. They got Team 8 coming up right in front of them, actually. One player on the right. Now he looks like Killer got hit hard, and he's not really getting out of here. His health is so low, not going to get away with it as Whiplash gets stalled at the tree, and he's going to get thirsted as well. That's a rough one for him. Now, it does look like Killer lost a lot of health getting here as well. Doesn't seem like he was able to save his teammate, but he may be able to save himself by healing himself and possibly getting some shots across the way. Now, one player is already coming in closer with Snakes. Jingle. Now the rest, that's going to make it easy for the rest to kind of make their push. He's throwing some mollies. Oh, no. Talk about a really bad case there. He's going to try to heal himself here. Luckily, the mollies are still in place, so they're not going to quite push this. He's going to be able to heal up to 75% at least. I think oh! Grenade did not hurt Killer whatsoever, but good dodge. They are getting in here. Molly being thrown, but they're just going to push him closer and faster, and that's not going to give him time to get back to his gun. He's trying to... Oh, I thought the molly was in here as well. That's all their team. So, Snakes didn't get the squad wipe, but they got 2 killed in that process. You hear the rest of them, the 2 left over with Elite and Smiley. They got close, but they didn't get close enough where they're spotted yet, so they might go for these long-range shots. Let's see if they tries it. Oh, Skies might be wide open. Go for the wide open shot. Yes, he will. Won't get a knock out of the process. Huge miss, as he could have got the third, so he was able to finish him up, but that's a mistake made right there. Let's take a look at Smiley. I'm sure he's kicking himself for that one. Let's take a look at Jingle, who's right in front, but actually Smiley may have to worry about Uncle M. Here, Uncle M might give him some issues. What do we have here on this backside? Driving around is KFC. He's heading toward him too, and he might see enemies right in front of him. And Taken is getting shot pretty badly. No shots on the lead quite yet. And Smiley goes down and gets thirsted from KFC. I don't know. I think it was the Snakes that got the knock, but KFC, I think, will take the kill for that one for sure. Now, 4U is right there. Gets hit once, twice, 3 times as he's down for the count. Let's see if KFC can hang on. Uncle M gets taken down on the right. Elite is still there. Can help out either team with these, or kind of stay out of it and say, hey, you guys can battle now. I'm done. I got my team taken out. Right there in the headshot. Will get it as Jingle goes down. Way to go, Elite. Might go for the thirst on the feet, but he can't quite see it anymore. Oh, on the right, he's right there. He's still right there. Skies is peeking. And Skies is going for the revival behind the rock. And he won't be able to get him anymore. And it looks like KFC is actually rotating around to possibly pick up Elite. Looks like Taken is going to stay in the compound. Yeah, Elite is definitely taking some shots on Snakes. Snakes has to worry about 2 teams. Technically 1 person in the whole team, but still, it's 2 different angles to worry about. Snakes taking some shots against Elite on the windowsill. He's not really getting the shots on though. KFC might be pushing upstairs, going to this roof floor or the attic. The attic is where he's at. Will he get him? Did he jump out? What happened here? He's out of the game. That is it for him. So I'm surprised. Did he try to jump out? Because that was a mistake we did. Maybe Snakes was able to get the shots on the window instead, and that's what finished him up. But KFC I thought was going to be able to pick him off, but it was too late. Snakes is now making their round. Right. Shots on KFC. 1 is not taken. Is still inside this house, and it's not looking too hot for him. Getting shot on the ground. Cannot stay alive because of it. There's 1 over here, and he gets knocked as well. Last remaining member with G, and he's possibly trying to get the revival. Oh, he's giving him a haircut as they're going to make their way up here for sure. There's no doubt about that. For you, trying to hang on tight, but that won't do in the smoke. As he is taken out, Snakes gets the squad wipe and keeps every single player. Well done. Good work by them. Yes, it was. Good work by a lot of these squads so far. We saw a few squad wipes, and it's pretty beautiful to see. Let's switch it up. Possibly to Team 4 and Team 16. I think Charles is looking at Team 16 down there. Thank you for the follow, Artemis 2000. Appreciate that. So yeah, there's a team near him. Looks like a car has been burnt up for sure. But yeah, oh, there you go. Charles finally getting hit from Snakes on the right. And look at this, just driving by. Happy feet is to be like, hey, I'll take this. But he's gonna get shot in the back as well. He's gonna get shot in multiple angles. As Snakes might be having angles on Mac especially. Oh boy, Smack could not stay alive from that one for sure, and neither will Daddy, so both of them are knocked. Yeah, oh, grenade! Molly doing the work and getting some hurt and on Mac. His health is losing, and look at that. It's not looking too pretty. The window is also being covered. They're getting surrounded by gunfire from 3 different teams. Now it's actually 2 because the remaining member on top. Actually OP is still alive, never mind. So 3 different teams are still in play here, causing some chaos. Molly's thrown, finishing off 1 player. Mac is just in the corner, hoping to stay alive for sure. Molly's still being thrown inside. It doesn't look like R07 wants to make this push, but it looks like now Saber might be trying it. There he is. He knows he's there. He should be able to find him. He doesn't go inside, which is quite interesting. There he goes. So Happy Feet is out of the match. Back to OP. Let's take a look. There's some shots still across the way, and I don't know if they're getting... There's the hit. Gets 1 hit with AWM on Zowdy. Zowdy probably went back into hiding after that hit because that sure hurt a lot for him. Let's take a look at Rangers. Staying low. Going for the loot. And let's see if there's anything else that we want to pay attention to while we're at it. I think this is still... Well, we can take a look at this. Here's what the Snakes are doing. They're the ones doing some really long-range shots on this as a third party. They don't really have anything to worry about. They do have 5 kills. But again, they don't have to worry about teams down there coming up to them, it seems, for the most part, unless they have a vehicle to push this. And even then, they might not even try it because there's a lot of open space before they get to them. Rangers have been the one getting pushed on a lot, but they're able to do the work and get the kills. They got 2 so far, and no team has been successful making the full push. OP seems like they want to make a push to take that compound. They've been itching for it as they've been really on the edge of it. The rest of OP, though, took a different compound, and it looks like Charles is going to stay here just to see if they can do some damage before they leave. They have the zone too. Both teams do. So that is not an issue for any right now. All teams are in zone, except for Team 23, actually, Latin Kings. But they're driving, and they should be getting in easily anytime they really want to. Looks like they made... Oh, okay, I thought they were going to take that car, but instead, they just passed by. Oh, they are. They took a separate car there. So this is Latin Kings. They lost Robo G, but they still have Zucaritas, Juice, and Kitos. And again, if I mispronounce anything, I apologize. So yeah. I'm Beast. And thanks for the follow. Artemis. Artemis. So yeah, I'm trying to do more about typing it in my answers because on these scrimmages there's a delay on them, and I want to be able to talk to you guys. So I'm gonna try to do that more and more, especially during these like times where the never mind, I gotta switch quick. We got Thugs coming in hot as they have pushed R07 with the Rangers, and it looks like Homer gets knocked. Another one gets knocked on the Rangers. Thugs are really putting a hurt on. Wrapped around, I didn't even notice that. Nice job from Thugs, and that was an instant kill there. Trying to reach everybody, but Thugs did it so quickly and so seamlessly that they got everybody. Nice job. 3-man squad pushing that too. That's not an easy feat against a team of 4. I thought they were getting against Rangers, but this is the actual Rangers team, so I'm actually not sure who they just did that against. So you can see here, Saber is here. You got Jat, you got Papa, and Beast. So keep it going, guys. YTZ, they're going to take this compound. It's by itself, so this should be fine. No one's around here. It has some good houses too. All level 1s, but or 1-story houses, but that's okay. That's a good compound to take. They have the edge of the zone too. Team 8, let's take a look here with Execute. Vibes is staying low. He's probably going to stay low to make sure he doesn't get taken out of the game. Team 8 is higher up with Snakes. I don't know if they're going to come down to this compound or are they leaving the compound. As one player is looking from behind, the other players seem to be looking toward the compound's direction. so they may try to take over the town. Where to? Level? I don't think we've seen much of Level this time around. Mania got taken out. They do have 1 kill. So it's Beast, Ultron, and Son Yu. Trying to do it together here. They got multiple vehicles. And they are forced to go into new zone eventually, so that's what they're going to attempt to do. Let's take a look here. Oh, never mind. Snake took out a player right there, so we have 7 kills now on the board. See the thugs as they're driving by. I thought they were going to come in that side, but it does seem like they're going to avoid those gunshots. And YTZ member got knocked. Switch it up. Long range shots, it seems, as they're not really close. But it seems to have been effective as LV is getting revived. Smokes are being thrown their way. It does seem like the thugs are going to try another push here. If they push this, it doesn't seem like they're attempting it, which is kind of strange. They're not taking the compound, but they're right outside of it. There's 2 people here, so making a 2-man push is a tough job to do. Here's their third. Some surprise. No dolphin dive right there. Backwards dolphin dive. I like it. I think that's from R07. I think that's against Snakes. So Thugs certainly keeping an eye on that side, making sure not to get hit from it or get spotted. I think a grenade was thrown too, and that had been from Goroka as he has, or Gurka, as he's got grenades out. Snakes have to be weary about that grenade. I'm surprised they actually threw one unless they knew they were going to get a knock from it. That's a bold move because then you know that you can probably tell that Snakes are a little bit more height sensitive in their immediate area. They knew there was a gunshot from far from Rangers, but I don't think they really realized that Thugs were here. You can see here, one member is kind of looking in that direction, trying to find ways to do it without getting seen. Trying to use that TPP to full advantage. Shots off. Looks like Gurka, I think. Gurka has the M4, but somebody back here has an AWM suppressed. Here it is right there. AWM suppressed, taking some shots against Rangers on the other end. Looks like he took a hit. He's going to try to avoid any more shots onto his position. Right now, these 2 teams are really close. These are the closest 2 teams so right now in this match. Team 24 is rotating. Surprisingly rotating as well. Right there. Brave gets knocked. Couldn't figure out what to shoot at. And it's not looking too great here as Thugs get taken out completely. 2 knocked on Snakes, but they're in revival mode right now. Looks like some shots on the opposite end, but that's not toward Snakes right now. So LV was just waiting to get that smoke in so he can come in and get that revival. PP is going for the stay alive there. OP is driving by. Looks like they're getting shot at, but I think they're moving too fast to get hit. Never mind, he just got hit. But good shot, long range. Are we going to see a 3-win streak for ATP? They won the first 2 matches. And so the way they've won it for the most part is taking center circle, holding the compound that's in center circle, and that circle being awfully pressure or being, what is this? What am I looking at? This is a car path. The frick? What is that? What is that? Oh, sorry, I gotta pay attention. TRT member from OP, I think I should say, is knocked, and it looks like he's trying to get him revived in the smoke. Should be able to unless they get surprise hit in the smoke. That'd be very impressive to try. Level is right. I thought, is there a team 4 member? Really? Yeah, Charles is right up there. I was like, wait, there's overlap. Let's see what Charles is doing. Charles is trying to jump out. Finds Ultron, and Ultron does what he does best. Gets the knock. Looks like Ultron's getting hit. He's trying to stay in that smoke, but that is not going to help out as the rest of OP are coming in to help. Ultron seems to be getting thirsted. No, so Yu is not. Beast is trying to hang on to dear life back there. Ultron still knocked back here. Trying to reverse. There we go. Beast still in hiding. Trying to get him. It does get scarred. Shots fired on the right, and that will finish him up. OP wins it. What? Oh, and someone got a third-party hit. It might have been from ATP, I think. and they might have just finished him up. Let me take a look. Yeah, ATP Sponge finishes up the OP member. So those two teams that were just battling are both taken out. So a little bit, just being a little patient, waiting for your right opportunity to get the squad wipe, and you did it perfectly. ATP is in the eyes of Snakes, it seems. Snakes need to move their way in, away from Goroka. So you can see Jingle already making his way in. You have R07, Ranger 07, they need to make their way in as well. Snakes, this is the other Snakes team with Peaky, Zaudi, and LV. All four still alive. 10 kills for them, guys. 10 kills is killing it right now. Spectate the Snakes for a good minute. Says IT Jack Knife 21. Well, we're looking at them right now. They got middle zone. And they're the only ones that have it, I think. Snakes, the other Snakes team is also at the very edge of the new zone. They're holding this side, it seems, for the most part, holding the corner. So it's between the two Snakes, they're really close together. Take a look at Skies as he's taking some shots against R07 as they haven't quite made their way in totally. There's still 18 seconds before the blue zone closes, and it'll be a while after that before it actually closes completely to this new circle that's going to be created. So Guy seems to be trying to shoot from this rock. Let's see what he can see. He's trying to use that TPP viewed. R07's right at that wall though. Let's see what he tries. He's going to try to... I don't know what his attempt there is. Interesting moves there. Let's take a look at Jingle. He's got a few hits there on R07, badly injuring two of them. But not quite a finishing touch at all either. Jat is trying to run down, rotating around to get to new zone. Looks like the rest of R07 are doing the same. Papa has been chilling here though. Papa is not moving. This is not a great position because he is going to be having issues with two Snake teams right in front of him. Here's ATP. Looks like they're shooting up against the Snake teams. Bawang trying to heal up. Snake Uncle trying to get those shots across the way. Might have hit his own rock though, making that a little difficult to do. And this really small window right there as he's on the angle of it. Molly's being thrown, but nobody's over there. Well, they are there, but not that close. Just a little bit down the road is Jingle right there. Trying to find where they're shooting at, Jesus. So, what do we got here? What exactly do we see? Because this could be interesting. Execute Vibes, who is all alone, trying to stay on the edge of zone, and he's creeping up on Snakes. And I'm wondering, does Snakes hear him? I don't think so. Snake Skies is closest. He might have heard him. Let's see what Snake Skies does. He's rotating around. He has to have heard him. And it does seem like they finally got Vibes. Yes, they did. So they didn't let that happen. Yeah, Vibes is trying to stay low, stay slow. But no matter how slow you go, your footsteps will be heard. It is good to stay crouch when walking, because it does make it harder for the other team to hear, but you still, there's no way to go zero unless you go all the way prone. Here's Jingle. Jingle, right, has ATP in his sights. And look at this, R07 is not looking too good right here as two members are down, Jat and Papa. Saber might be able to revive Papa at least, but we'll see. Saber is getting that revival. Hopefully it'll work out for them. Here's the other Snakes team. They've been smoking up their position, trying to stay low, stay covered. Seems to be working. LV is knocked. Nice shot there. ATP has been killing it here. They had the zone and they've been getting the zone. Scott, yeah, looks like LV Snakes here might be getting pushed on the side here by Papa, but Papa gets knocked instead and could not make a way in. As the bodyguards from the Snake team has been excellent. The zone is closing all teams need to kind of converge in if they aren't already in zone for the next circle. Here's Uncle M. Look at the health on you. It's got to pan out, but to use it maybe to protect his face. I'm not sure about that though. Snakes have made their way closer to the action. Here's ATP has visitors. They're throwing mollies and smokes down to the first floor, making it difficult for them. It's not looking great as LV member is knocked, or Snakes member is knocked here, and it looks like one teammate's trying to get the revival. The other Snakes team is just on the other side of this house. So we're left with 3 teams here, ATP and the 2 Snake teams. A lot of movement from ATP. They're not shrugging, not trying to stay low, stay hidden. They're certainly making their spot known. You had the rest of the Snakes teams. We've got a moment of silence, which is kind of crazy. We've just seen pure chaos for the last few minutes. And now we finally have a slowdown. We got Snakes, ATP, and Snakes once again. Zowdy has an interesting spot. He has the eyes on the windows right at the house, so he might be able to find them. But he has new zone too. He's the only one that actually has a great position for the next zone. A lot of these teams, this Snake team, Team 8 Snakes, don't. ATP has to get out of this building. This spot will no longer be in zone, and it is closing as we speak. So it looks like they might try to take these vehicles and head out. ATP's going to the first floor. Going to the first floor, might find some company there. Right there. And Belong could not withstand the heat. ATP finally finishes them off, and that is one Snake team out of the game. You still have the other Snake team in play. 2v... Oh no. Sponge. 2 members are out. Finish it up as Snakes win this one. ATP could not make it 3 in a row, but they will certainly take second place, I'm sure of it. Now, 8 for Jingle, 1 for Guy, 4 for Skies, and 1 for Uncle M. Let me just lower that volume so you guys don't have to hear all that. There, that should work. We got, again, Guy with 1, Jingle with 8, Skies with 4, and 1 for Uncle M, making that a team total of 14. Nice job from the Snakes. ATP did an excellent job getting second place, getting 2 apiece from 7, Sponge, and Juju. Team total 6. You got the other Snakes team with a lot of kills as well. Jesus Christ. 4 for Unknown Man, because I can't read that, I'm sorry. 3 from Zowdy, LV with 4, and 2 for Peaky. And if I'm mispronouncing again, let me know. So that's a team total of 8, 9, 10, 13. Another double-digit team kill count. Rangers 07, 4 kills for Jat. Beast with 1, making a team total 5. We got Execute with 4 for Vibes. We got LK or Latin Kings with 0. OP with 1 kill for Garo and 1 for TRT member, making that a team total of 2. We got Level Esports, 2 for Ultron, 1 for Beast, team total 3. We got the Thugs doing a really good job getting that squad wiped. I like that execution. They got 4 total, with all of them getting at least 1 kill. RTZ, 3 kills for Ruak and 1 for Shrimp, making that team total 4. GG7. I guess they're just jumping in on this one. So 2 for 6 Sixies, or 6, oh, that is 6less, isn't it? 6 Lees. ZZ and Forky getting a team total 4. Happy Feet, 1 for Heart T, and that's their team total as well. KFC with 1 kill from G, or J, I think G makes sense. Sacrifice Gaming with 0 total kills. Nameless with 0. Fake was taken with 1 kill from Cyro. Young Warriors 2 kills from Tun. And DS comes in with 2 kills total, with Stitch and Drachi getting them. Alright, that's your team count so far. 1 more match to come. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stick it around here. Let me know what you guys think. Spectate the Snakes. Alright, so I did all that. That's perfect. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on you guys if I missed anything. Sup, buddy? Says Kit TV. What's up, man? Thank you for joining in. I just played with him earlier. Someone's going to write hi, Kit. Long time. No see. And let's get so what I'm gonna do first, so I don't forget, is get the sounds back up. And it looks like they got the next room open. So again, make sure to get into the room so you guys are good to go. That way you don't have to worry about the system kicking you and not being able to get in. Want you guys to have everything working for you. So get into the room as soon as possible, and we'll get these things started with you in it, if you are registered to compete.
Right now, we can change anything and make it better. Together now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains, we have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we
You're doing this all night, right? Right now? I mean, this is the last match for tonight. So yeah, this is the last match for tonight.
everything you're fighting for.
I may play after.
Run away, and time will find a place that we call home. They can try
Got busy. No worries. How's it going, Kit?
get better together now. Don't be afraid of letting go. I know there's more, we can be free. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
How's it look, by the way, guys? How's the stream looking for you? You guys like it? GG's, yeah. Really good game so far. Make sure I'm in spectate mode, because that's something I do not want to forget. What I should do every time is double check. Every time. Like, without a doubt, that should be like in my routine. Double check whether I'm in spectate mode. I do not want to forget that again. I do not. Definitely don't. Thank you guys for watching from YouTube as well. I'm gonna try to get to the chat there because I've been having not issues, but because Internet Explorer doesn't really seem to run well here. But that's the way I can get into YouTube's. It's just the technical side on my part. Molly Cat, thank you for joining in. How to participate in this? I don't have a squad though here in North America server. So I'll try to return that response there. Any Canadian squads? Look, Canada's part of NA. I mean, you can play in those is for sure. Need a team to read you. Oh, yeah. See, like I'm having a hard time even writing in it. It's like a little delayed, but I'll try my best. All teams need to register to compete. So, all teams of 4. At least 4 need to register to compete. check out more on there. Hi everyone. Great. And remember guys, you guys can watch these in HD, 1080. So if it looks kind of terrible, make sure you remember changing your settings. Because I don't know, sometimes it automatically makes it the best setting, sometimes it doesn't. So I try to do the best. I want the best for you guys. So if you have any questions like, oh, why does it not look great? Well, it could be that you're not in 1080 HP or HD or something like that. And if any issues with sound, because I have a very hard time trying to confirm how sound is because I'm streaming and I can't really check at the same time based on that. So if you have like literally anything, like if something sounds off to you, I do want to hear it, or I want to hear from you guys because you guys help me out for sure. I'm hoping that's how it works. And you guys can provide that constructive criticism so I can become better.
I used to walk these roads with you.
We got 69 people joined in. I'm not gonna crack a joke on that. That'd just be too easy.
I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go?
I think you have a major delay. I do. I do have a major delay. It's a 5-minute delay, Beast. I have a 5-minute delay.
I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you.
Here we go. You guys ready for this one? Last match of the night. ATP seems to have a stronghold on first place, but you never know, something could change. Love to see it happen. Everything has a delay, yes. YouTube, Twitch, Omelette, all should have a delay. Yes. let's take a look. We got Primorsk right under the feet of this plane line. Now you have other places that you can head to as well. It seems to be mostly predominant to the west side. You got Pachinki and Gatka. Usually teams don't drop to Gatka, but you never know. School, Rozhawk for sure are in play. Severny as well. Georgia Pole will be a little bit more difficult to get to, but I wouldn't be surprised because a lot, I cannot stress this enough, love to go there. So expect maybe 2, possibly 3, because it is kind of far. Not a whole big amount, but still a good amount. Zarki not in play at all. That's probably the only West Coast town that will not be in play without a vehicle. And I don't think anyone's going to really take a vehicle to go to Zarki. Yasnaya, I think a team can make that, so they may try that. It's another hot drop. Military base is another, and it seems like we might have at least one team heading in that direction. Latin Kings seem to be going for Ferry Pier, if I'm not mistaken. You have OP also going along the coast. I'm not sure exactly where they're going. Maybe they're going to try to find a vehicle so they can head to the east side. But it is in question about what these teams want to do. Pachinki has 2 teams dropping in. So this is going to be our first stop, and if we see anything else go down, we will focus on that. How's all the audio, by the way? Has it popped up on your screen yet? Yeah, that's a possibility. Yes. Lol. So let's head over to see what we can do. Here we have Raichu, part of Level Esports. There's 3 teams here, which is kind of great to watch. I love seeing 3 teams at Pachinki. It's one of my favorite places to drop. This is iconic, you know? You don't get much better than Pachinki. Everyone knows it. And so having battles here are a lot of fun to watch. And execute. Yeah, gets on there, and 1 is taken out, so that is going to be by Sacrifice Gaming. And sacrifice that player to the PUBG gods and hope that the gods give them some love in the process. Zuko, part of Execute here, is going to try to maybe get a response on that, but a little hard as the rest of the team. It seems to be backing up. There's Slay, and he's going to back up as well. It looks like Level is kind of wrapping around. Vibes might be in trouble here as he's getting pushed by Level Esports, another team in the area. You can see he's trying to cross the path here. It's a wide open path. It does seem like he's going to be able to do this in time. Yes, he will, to get to his teammates. It's certainly necessary to get away from Level Esports as they are taking over the same house that he was just at a moment ago. So Level and Exit. Man, why can't I think? And Execute A. I don't know why I was having a hard time with that. Execute A are really close. And it does seem like the other team with Team 13, Sacrifice, is on the opposite. Son Yu tried to make a push with Level, but could not do that successfully. Vibes staying low, doesn't want to get hit from stray bullets. Son Yu behind the wall, hoping to get revived eventually. It's going to be tough to do that without taking out Execute first. Grenade getting Ultron. What a nade, beautifully thrown. As Marksman's here to possibly get the revival. It looks like he's going to throw Molly up there. This is a good spot. Will it make contact? It doesn't make contact. Super close to it, though. Vibes will stay alive. And Ultron seems to be getting revived. Raichu right here, right now, trying to get angles on the opposite. It looks like a flash or something. Oh, it came back. Gotta be careful not to get hit with your own flash grenades, I guess. But that won't do. Goes right in the middle of the path. Son Yu now little less than half health as time is ticking, and Son Yu has not a lot of time left. Ultron is not getting heals on. That means he doesn't have any meds, and I wonder if Mark's going to drop some for him. Won't do that. He's going to shoot the door down, make it easier to find him, but it doesn't seem good for Son Yu. I think he's going to be leaving this place for sure. Someone just threw something up there. I don't know if it's a grenade. It's taking its time to explode. And it seems like it was a grenade, maybe? I don't know. Could have been a molly that just didn't see there. Yeah, the rest of Sacrifice on the edge not really pushing the spot. Or Slay is, though. Slay is pushed in to say hello. He's got to be careful on multiple fronts as he's trying this one out. Oh, no way. No way. If you get a shot on this and you get a knock, I'd be so impressed. Nope, that won't be the case. I'm just going to take a quick look. Hopefully we won't miss any, especially crossbows. And yes, Naya has a few teams, and Team Severny has it as well. I don't know if I want to change. I think I have to. I think it's required at this point. As let's take a look. VS has a member knocked. Looks like Team 14's a bit of trouble right now. We have Did Sito or Dio Sito. I'm not sure, but he has a bike with an Uzi as well. And it looks like he is kind of avoiding that. So we're going to head over to Yaz quickly over. YTZ could not get to the teammate and was thirsted in front of their eyes against Critch. And the rest of the fake was taken. It looks like XG and Papa got took out VS member. That seems to be the case. It looks like they weren't able to loot up Severny well enough. And have been stuck outside of it, not getting the stuff they need. Critch, it seems to have smoked his spot and he wants to rotate out, so that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's heading toward enemies too, though. I don't know if he realizes that. It's going to be a major problem if he can't catch that in time. And here's Gomez. Gomez is looking in. I bet Critch already heard him and is staying low because of that. A lot of buildings here at Yaznaya, making it easy to stay hidden, and that's exactly, especially with TPP, just makes it a lot easier to hide. Be able to look around you without actually peeking completely is a major thing. Critch gets up. Oh, might be able to see Gomez taking the shot and gets the knock, and Critch is going to push it now. He's by himself, so he might be going for the thirst too. He will do that. The rest of the team is not making their quest to get them. As they're probably going to get away with this now. YTZ's over there. Let's quickly go back over to Pachinki. As I know there was action there too, but there's action here as well. Looks like Marksman got hit with a grenade, but not knocked because of it. Nice backpack, by the way. That was a freaky backpack. Look at that thing. That penguin. I've never seen anything like it. Was that a killer whale? Ooh, could not hop out of that one as Sacrifice Gaming has got one member knocked. Raichu getting shot at from a different angle. It's good to stay low here. Got to stay hidden. Let's see what Raichu tries. Is he going to go inside? Seems like that is going to be the case. He's going to open the door. Oh, his feet are right there. He's so close to it. They're right next to each other. Is Raichu going to go for the thirst, or is he? Because if he tries, I think his teammates are ready for it. You can see Visual. He's ready, but Raichu can probably get this knockout first before Visual can even get these shots on. I don't know if Raichu wants to do that. Let's see. I don't even know if he knows he's right there, honestly. And Visual gets knocked. Raichu making the push. Not really looking great as he's going to let them get into the house. Gets one. But he tries to go for the thirst instead as he uses everything in his mag. And should be able to pick up Ultron pretty easily. So nice job there. Team 18 and Team 3 are still going at it. Execute has been chilling here for the longest period of time. Meanwhile, actually, Nameless has made their way here. They kind of rotated to Pachinki and took over where Level Esports was very much in the beginning of this match. Grenades thrown. Looks like Vibes does not get hit because of it. Shots fired from Zuko. He's trying to find some Nameless members, but cannot get it. Back over to Yaz. We got to do this because they are so super close right now. We got Fake versus YTZ. And I should say Fake was taken is the whole team name versus YTZ. Fake Chaotic, I think, is looking down on them, but he can't really see over that wall well enough to take those shots. He's also looking at GGC on GG7 across the way, but that's a bit far, and I don't think will be an issue for Chaotic, at least at this point in time. The other team that's around, just to let everyone know, is VS, as they have 2 members knocked out. But that is the case so far. So Yasnaya is looking like possible battles will occur, but not quite yet. Let's head over here. This is kind of madness in the open. Team 17 and Team 16. Rangers. You got KFC. It looks like the haters are driving by. I like this. What? You had a, didn't you have a teammate? You have an enemy right next to you. What's going on? Rangers are getting shot. Come on, keep going at it. No, 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 don't slow down. Car chase, car chase. Let's go, let's go. Right in front of me. Tech Long wants to get into zone and will. Meanwhile, R07 still in the blue. Beast goes down. Looks like they're gonna stop here. Let's see what Saber did. Saber got behind a tree, but the zone is hurting little by little. Gotta be careful about that. Beast is still knocked. Oh, that's an excellent grenade, and Saber's health is low. He needs to put the heals on because they are in the blue zone. But it looks like the blue zone isn't hurting too much, and he was able to get that in time pretty quickly. Another grenade thrown by Happy Feet. Happy Feet have all the same angle on this tree. I'm surprised they're not trying to widen this spread out. As you can see now, you see Saber trying to push back. Looks like Beast might be able to push back as well. Smoke's thrown on that corner. They should be able to do this now. It seems like he's low enough on this hill. Beast just needs to stay alive long enough to get revived. Are they going to drive into this, though? It doesn't seem like it. I think they're leaving. Wow, that's going to be a miracle. Not a miracle. It'd be a nice thing for R07, as they do not have to worry about the whole team now. I know they're probably getting hurt from the blue zone just as much. But the other thing to worry about is Team 7 with ATP G, or yeah, I'm gonna go with G because it's JEE, but that is KFC team, and he's trying to run it in for the most part. All right, let's take a look at this one. Snakes, XGN in the problem. What am I talking about? In the battle. As SK is kind of looking at them as well, trying to use TPP and everything else to find them. You see here, right at the wall, Peaky might have been able to get a shot on that. Jump shot. Getting hit. Rotates out. Doesn't get a knock from that, and SK is working well together as a 2-man squad. Rotating all the way around. Let's head over to Carnage. Carnage getting hit hard, but that is it. As SK gets the squad wipe, well done. How many kills you guys got? You guys got 4. That might have been the whole team you got there. And you should be able to revive your players. You're not in the blue zone either. So solid stuff there. I love it. Love it for sure. Let's head back over to Pachinki. This has been a long, ongoing battle between many teams. As we have Level Esports now facing up against Nameless. You have Execute, he's still alive. And it looks like they're taking a vehicle in the blue zone. They're willing to take some hits here, just to get around the enemies and make their way into fertile land, where they don't have to worry about teams trying to shoot at them. Marksman has been low here. He's super close to the enemies. Unified. Grenade being thrown. Gets the hit on him. Nice shot from Unified with the curl on that one. Leaning over to get that hit. Raichu's coming in closer. Elite is in that room right there, as he might have left it now, but he was right there in front of his eyes. Just the walls were giving him enough. So Elite, where's Elite now? Oh, look at these two. These two are right next to each other. Just a wall is separating them. Wraps around. Gets the knock. And look at Raichu's health. A lot of damage was placed on him from Elite, but Elite could not win that battle. The Uzi is just a lot better than I think he had an M4. Doesn't do as well compared to the Uzi in short range battles. So it was a perfect choice for Raichu to take that one. There's other players still around. Ultron closing in the gap, but gets hit on the back there. He's got to be careful, as it seems like Killer is ready if he tries to peek out once again. Do we have the same thing? We have Unified this time, not in the house, but really, really close by. He's going up the stairs. It's not looking good for Level Esports. There's 2 people left. So you have Raichu still alive, but you have Smiley on the other end. You have Killer, and you got Unified. 3v2 situation. Okay, I thought that was a grenade, and I was super scared for him, but that was a smoke, so he's covering himself a little bit. I might be playing after today. I'm not sure if I'm doing that, but I maybe. I'm a maybe. Raichu gets a knock on Smiley. Level Ultron not looking too hot right now. What happened though? You have Unified staying low. Where was it? Oh, Killer. Killer got knocked as well. Oh my god. Does he see his feet? He might see his feet. Yeah, he does. He's gonna get that. He doesn't finish it. Ultron gets knocked instead. Quick reaction from Unified, but his health is too low. I don't know if he can get the heal. He's trying to get the finishing touch. He doesn't have much time. He's in the blue zone. He needs to get these hit on immediately. He won't do it. He won't do it. Did the blue zone take him or he took him? I think Raichu, yeah. Raichu took out Unified. And he's going to be by himself, but he'll get the full squad wipe for sure. Man, what a battle. Pachinki, everyone's staying in Pachinki as long as possible for that one, except for, I think it was Execute. They left. Meanwhile, you have Latin Kings. It looks like he's getting quite surrounded here by snakes. And that was a mistake. He rocked right into that one. And the grenade didn't make it into the shutdown thing, unless it did, and he had to get out of there, but... whatever the case, was either a grenade or gunshots. There was no chance for him to get out of that one. So nice shot from the snakes. How many kills do you guys got now? Let's see. 1 kill. So that was the only kill you got so far. Let's head over to 8DP. They had this is the same compound they took in the very first Erangel match, and they won it all. They won it all. So if they put the end here as well, we might see another win at the Erangel map for 8DP. Long range shots on Bawang. Bawang's doing the same thing, trying to hit Jinko. Looks like Bawan, though, taking the hits rather than the other way around. Long range shots could be excellent, but we might see some other action. Let's take a look around. Team, do we want to go there? Okay, they're getting pushed. There we go. Looks like one snake member is down. The other one is pushed into the house here. Looks like he's going into the closet. Maybe put on some extra heals. 2 members on the outside with Bawang on the 2nd floor. He's not going for the jump off, I don't think. That would be a dangerous move. Looks like a grenade trying to be thrown into the 2nd floor of the building across. Nope, that won't be the case. Grenade being thrown inside. Bawang getting hurt a bit as his health has dropped down to roughly 10%. Ooh, this could be great. Plunge! Way to go with that top of the roof shot right there. Could not win that one against Sponge, and that's an instant kill. ATP can continue to hold their position here. And with all their players too. Looks like one ATP member with 7 is getting hit, but able to hold the attention of Snakes to think that there's a whole team here. So the Snakes doesn't make a huge push while they're going for the heals on their others. Take a look here as Fake is shooting. He's getting shot as well from G7. I don't know why it's so... Yeah, there we go. That's better. It's like really weird. But here, there's more than 1 member for Fake was taken. 2 members here. The other 2 with Critch and Kai have been out of the match. Sixless is still there. Or Sixlees, I guess is a better word for this one. He has 2 E's in it. He's trying to rotate. He's got the smoke. But the blue zone's doing a lot of the damage too. So he's got to do a little bit of both. Move in, get to stay hidden. Look at this open space. If he can make it around this hill, he might be able to survive that. Let's see what he tries, though. Not a lot of options for him. Smokes is what he's trying to do to get into zone. I think that's his main priority right now, is just to try to find a way in. So you can see he's starting to run. He's getting hit hard, and that will not work. Nice job from Fake, as they get those long-range shots to finish up the enemy. Teammate taking the shot. When did they go? They shooting that Fake over there? I think so. And Cyro is knocked. There's a team that's cutting around too. cutting right through a team as Chaotic is taking some shots. Let's see if they do anything here with Garo. Garo's not going to slow down either. They're going to take the compounds first. They don't want to be stuck out here in no man's land. Here's Execute. Again, the team that was at Pachinki at the very beginning. They left it before everything finished there. I don't know where to go. Snakes have taken the prison cliffs. Looks like ATP and Snakes have been shooting at each other for a very, very long time. This has been an ongoing battle for sure. Nobody willing to cross the open space between the two. Looks like R07 got a knock on OP. And they just got the squad wipe. Missed it, but great job from R07 to get them. As it seems like they were trying to drive by, or maybe they wanted to crash it. Whatever the case, R07 put a stop to it. Is that a drop coming to them too? Flare drops. Let's take a look. Happy Feet. We haven't seen Happy Feet at all. And it makes sense because they have no kills, but they have all 4 of their players. It looks like they took some damage. They all have similar damage takes, so either that's from the blue zone or from an enemy. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like they finished them off if there was an enemy. They're heading toward the south where, was it, shelter? Yeah, kind of like the shelter lumberyard area. They'll take that. Level Esports on the edge. A lot of teams on the edge right now. And the new zone is gonna, God, is it gonna end the same way? Last time it ended where ATP is, and they are still holding it. ATP is holding the same place. The zone's closing to their position. Things are looking great for ATP. It's also looking great for Snakes, who won the last match, I think, as well. Snakes won it, right? I could be wrong. Yeah, Snakes won it. So both those two teams are staying close together. No one's finished up yet. As far as kills, Chaotic kind of swivels to this rock. Gonna put some heals on too. Thugs are right there, by the way, so this is not the same two teams right here. Thugs and Fake. You might be able to see them, but he's gotta be careful about that for sure. You got also KFC taken. Nothing there yet. Team 25 driving in. Let's take a look at this. Passing by Snakes as they take the cliffs as well, exactly where Snakes are. Both teams. Oh, Molly or grenade being thrown. Molly for sure. Right on their cars. And they're blowing up their cars too. This should be their first battle here, and they have one knocked with Heart. Guy is making a rotation, getting hit, trying to rotate this. There's not really a way to stop this car. Oh, right here is actually good. There you go. So this is not a bad spot at all to get the flank position. Let's see if Happy Feet can do something about this flank position. If he gets real close, it's tough to shoot down on this hill because it is so slopey. He just hit the pan on this tree. I think he's trying to get resources. I think he threw a grenade in there, doesn't get a hit. But certainly in the right direction. Oh, Jingle's in a great spot too. Throwing grenades from his angle. They are completely surrounding Happy Feet right now. They got a knock on one. One jumped off and got knocked in the process. You got Heart. He's on the lower part. You got Smack on the top. Both probably going for revivals. As time is ticking, as you can see, Snakes are not slowing down one bit. Shots fired from the smoke. It's Smack gets knocked. Long gets knocked. Where's the last remaining members? I can't find them. Was that it? Nope. They still have one. Let's take a look. You go for the thirst on that one. Here he is. Heart and Mac are still alive. They're just a hard place to shoot from Snake's point of view. There's not a real easy way. Maybe that side they can get those shots off. But right now, they're hidden. That is for sure. Shots across the way as Fred and the rest of his gang gets hit hard from that. I think they got it knocked as well because of it. And Execute trying to stay low. Fred needs to get in, and he won't be able to do that. Zuko trying to shoot cross, but won't, and that's an instant kill. Snakes just keep building up their kill counts as they do that too. Hart is still alive. Uncle M. Is Uncle M gonna look down on that position? I don't know if they know that they're there. You see that Hart and them left to go to the buildings. Good idea. That'll be a good safe place to be. And you can get to the new zone that way. There's Evo. Oh, Raichu. By himself though, so he's gonna probably play this extra careful. So he can't just go out guns a-blazing. But look at that, he has some eyes on the enemies. He can really change things up. Oh boy. Jingle was right there, and so is Guy. Guy comes, oh, yes he does. And Guy goes down. Raichu, his health is super low, not gonna last much longer, and that is going to be the case. So nice job. Guy recognizing, but could not get the shots on. His teammates though were able to do the rest. Saber looks like he's shooting across the way against, I have no idea. Oh, ATP's on that side, way over there. The zone's not going to be closed. Oh my god, it still is closing in their position. Ooh, just oh, he does get him. I thought he missed it, but there you go. 4U was taken down. Taken might be next. Nope, won't be. Health super low in that though. ATP. Oh, ATP. Yeah. This is KFC. Sorry, KFC here. They're trying to take edge of blue zone. And this is ending the exact same way for ATP. ATP has the edge of the new zone. The zone probably won't finish on them, but they are awfully close to it. Taking some shots across the way. Maybe at the thugs here. Snakes are up there as well. This is becoming a little bit of a problem, as they don't have, apparently they don't have a vehicle. It seems to be working, but now Snakes are taking some shots downhill. And it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. No return shots at all. Devil's trying to get behind the tree. It seems to have worked, but Jingle should be able to get this one, and does get it on the left side. Well, and he's just about dead. Thirsting after Thirst. Rush gets taken out. Grave now. I think he's just gonna put some heals. He's done. He knows he's doesn't have a chance getting in zone, but he's just gonna put as many heals as possible on before his time's up. Snakes still holding the same compound, and it looks like both ADP and Snakes actually will not have the circle closing to them, which will give some reprieve to the rest of the teams out here. Finally, the circle is going to be in a disadvantage for Snakes and ATP, even though it's kind of close. Not that close. We got again R07, Snakes, and ATP all in the same match right now. Last 3 members remaining. Bawang right in front. Ooh, Jingle gets hit though from that one. Gets the shot on Bawang. Way to go, Jingle. Give him some music. A little bit of chin music never hurt nobody. And he's going to try to rotate to pick up Bawang. Trying to stay behind trees. It seems to be working, and Sponge though gets some hits on him instead. Snakes are rotating down. Gets a knock, but returns it with his own knock, as Saber now is the only one left on the team alive. Jingle's knocked, as I said before, on Snakes, so that might give Saber some time to kind of get into a hidden spot wherever he wants to go, and his choice is to take or stay behind this car. He's in zone, which is super great, but it looks like, well, he's going to change it. I don't know exactly where. He decides to take it here. Behind him is the issue. Oh no. R0 Saber gets pushed by Sponge of all people. I didn't expect that. And Sponge... Saber got the knock on Sponge, but then he got taken out by Snakes. And then Snakes just finished off the rest to get that kill as well. So Snakes are just going to take these and call it their own. 2 members left to ADP. So actually, Snakes are making a big case for themselves. They won 1 match already. ATP won 2 of them. If Snakes can win this one as well, it really depends on the kill count. And 7 is the only one. How did you stay alive through that grenade? Bawang now is the only one. 7 is the only one left up. Bawang is hurt badly. Looks like Seven's trying to get those revivals in and hoping that the smoke stays and helps him out for sure. Guy is looking into the smoke. Looks like he's going to throw a grenade in there. A little too far for his own good, though. The molly, though, is going too far as well. It's just overshooting that smoke. And Seven could not stay alive, and the rest of the gang could not. Well done to everything. King Risky, thank you for the follow. And let's go through it and see what we see from the standings. Great job from Snakes. They were in the middle of those battles quite a bit, and you could really tell from the kill count. 7 for Uncle M, 4 for Skies, and Guy, I should say, and Jingle with 3. Team total of, man, what is this? 18. 18. I think that's the most kills we've seen in a particular match so far from one team. ATP, great job. 5 for Sponge, 2 for Bawang, and 1 for Juju, making that team total 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, it's tough. I mean, ATP had 2 wins in these matches, and Snakes had 2 wins in these matches. So probably will come down to the kills, and it also comes down to where they ranked the last time, because we know ATP also came in second in one of the matches. I think Snakes possibly came in second in another one, but we don't know that. I don't know that for sure. R07, so Rangers 07, 1 for Jat, 1 for Papa, and Saber as well. So that's a 3 total for the Rangers there. SK, the other Snakes team, 1 for Piki, 3 for Anquan. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing, and 4 total for the team there. Oh no, that is. Oh, gotta scroll up. There we go. That was weird. So KFC, I don't know why I started low. KFC with 2 for Taken. Getting 4th place. Thug with 1 kill for Rush. Happy Feet with 0. Levels with 2 for Ultron and 5 for Raichu. So that's a team total of 5, 6, 7. Execute with 1 apiece from Zuko and Fred, making a team total 2. Fake with 1 from Cyro, 2 for Chaotic, and 2 for Critch as well, making team total 5. OP, 1 kill from Charles, 2 for AO Scar, making team total of 3. GG7, nice job getting 3 kills from Forky. Team total is that as well. Snakes, the other Snakes team, here it is. 2 for Zaudi, 1 for a player I cannot name because I don't know how to pronounce it, and Piki with 1s, making a team total of 4. YTZ, 3 for Anquan, and 1 for Shrimp, making team total 4. Latin Kings, 0 kills. Nameless with 2 for Unify. XGN with 2 for Papa, nice job. VS with 0, and Sacrifice Gaming with 1 from Slay. And that is it, guys. That is your ATP Beta Scrims. If you guys did enjoy, I would definitely appreciate you guys giving me a follow, a subscribe, buffs, bits, whatever you can provide if you can. If not, that is totally fine. I appreciate you guys being here regardless. If you want to be notified, you gotta give me a follow though, so you guys can know when I'm doing these. I'm doing these pretty much every day, at 8 p.m. especially. Whether it's my own gameplay or doing scrimmages like these. If you want to join in on the ATP scrimmages, I'm going to post that on the message board right now. The link to get to the ATP Discord. You should be able to see it actually maybe 5 minutes ago because I posted it to you watching this 5 minutes ago. Hit that Discord link and it'll bring you over to how you can compete yourself and be on stream to be seen by me in these games. What should I say? Thank you to ATP for hosting these scrims and doing a great job. I think it'd be great if all of you guys can go into their Discord and say thank you as well for doing such a great job organizing these. I think that would go a long way, and it would mean it means a lot. I know it means a lot when Naked members are hosting things. So if you do that here for the ATP players and staff members, that would be super awesome. Everyone who's watching, thank you guys. It's awesome to have you here. If you liked it, I mean, as I said before, give me a follow, but I'm not going to repeat myself over and over. Thank you to all the teams that competed. You guys are doing wonderful. A lot of good action. Never really slowed down at all throughout the whole thing. So that is what makes these scrimmages so great. And hope to continue to see you guys compete over and over again. What else do I want to say? I think that's it. Well, the other thing I want to say is that the next time I will be streaming is going to be tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'll be streaming my own gameplay, so if you want to come and join and play with me, feel free to do that. So just generally speaking, meet me at 8 p.m. or a little bit later because I'll stay on for a while, and you can write in your username stuff like that in game. I'll friend you because I friend everybody who follows me here and wants to play with me, and hopefully we'll be able to get together and play some games. So that's about it. Great job from ATP, and I hope to see everybody next time. This was again ATP Beta Scrims. I'm Naked H Crusader, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I am going to host somebody else. Someone else streaming on Twitch. So if you're watching from Twitch, don't go anywhere. I will be getting to somebody else. Don't go anywhere. Don't change. Don't do it.